And the big reason for that is because I've only slept for about 4 hours. Today I had, well, technically yesterday, I had a lot of problems pop up. Not just one problem, but a lot, probably like 4 or 5 problems all popped up at the same time. So I was busy working on that yesterday. It was really frustrating. And I did a lot of shipping as well. So I got a lot of the shipping issues done. What is it called? The free shipping channel, the police ship channel is caught up a little bit. Not really as much as I'd like it to be, but it is definitely in a much more normal area now. And I still have lots more to do. I still have the submissions to make, but you know, what's one more day? We'll get a few more submissions out in the next submission group, right? So if people want to submit some cards tonight, that'd probably be a good idea, because I'm probably going to work on them after this live stream. Whew. I was really trying to decide if I should go live or if I should just sleep in. I decided we go live, okay? Try and keep up with doing a live stream every night. Okay, so since we started late, let's jump straight over to the PayPals. Do I ship to Pokestan? Of course I ship to Pokestan. Oh man, I'm tired. Okay, let's jump over here. You guys might have heard we might be doing a Gym Heroes First Edition booster box break or a fossil box break. I haven't decided yet. Maybe you guys can tell me in your donations tonight which box you prefer. I'm down to do either one. I actually have more of the fossil set than I do of the Gym Heroes set, so either one of those, I'm definitely considering either one of those. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's been going on. Looks like we took care of Johnny Ceruzzi last night. And then we made a payment to Mr. Alan Marin. And the first order tonight is from Michael Levia. How's it going, Michael? All right. Mr. Michael Levia, he wants a team, not a Team Rocket, a tag team. I'm thinking about Team Rocket, because we could technically open up a box of Rocket as well. Ooh, I need my scissors. I think my wife stole them. Hold on. Okay, I'll grab this pair off the table. Where are they? Oh, here they are. I found them. Never mind. What's up, kitty? Whew. Mom! Investing in Pokemon cards. It's not good to be starting so late. We're probably going to be missing a lot of viewers due to that. It's just how it goes, I'm afraid. Oh, my fingers are stuck. My fingers are too large for those scissors. Mr. Shining Face is reporting to be heavily allocated. More than CP. Oh, nice. Maybe they printed a lot more of it. Glad to hear that, by the way. And hopefully that's the future of Pokemon cards. You know, if there's just not enough product all the time, there's going to be constant scalping and reselling in the secondhand market. And really, so what they need to do is they just need to print enough of it that can't happen anymore. And when the scalpers realize they can't really make money off of that, you know, just buying it all out and then flipping it for like twice the price, if they're not able to do that anymore, they'll move on to another product probably. Incineroar. Put this over here. So, Michael Levia, let's find your back. So, you guys, you're going to have to forgive me. Probably going to make a lot of mistakes tonight, and that's because I'm very tired. Okay, I'm going to be tripping over my words. But I'm trying to do my best here. Maybe I'll go... What the hell? Why did my alarm go off? Did you guys hear that? Could you guys hear that through the microphone? Oh, man, we can't have that. All right, hold on. I think my not my microphone. I think my alarm's still going off. Let me go turn my alarm off. Let's see if this closes the app. I'm scared. All right, I'm going to leave the YouTube app and go to the alarm. Here? Woohoo! All right. So I went ahead and I turned off the alarm, so that won't happen again. So weird. You'd think the alarm would stop doing that already. Next up, we have Bryant Lewis. Oh, right, Bryant Lewis. He sent over a little payment. Mr. Austin Dillman is actually next. Austin, he says, to Rebel Clash, Mr. Buying 2 a day till boss's order, I have a bag. Until boss's order, huh? Rebel Clash. Oh, hold on. So Alexander R. says, stores are reporting getting 1 to 2% of what they're asking you for hitting Shining Fates. So I think what you're saying is that they don't have enough Shining Fates. When he said they're heavily allocated, I thought he was referring to they have enough that everyone's getting what they need. You're saying it's the opposite. You're saying that there's a scarcity of Shining Fates. Is that what you're saying? Oh, okay. Huh. Weird. Maybe the demand is just really high. You know? Maybe it's becoming like ritualistic. Maybe people are like, oh man, you got to get Shining Face. There's not going to be enough. There's going to be a shortage, just like Champion's Path. And then there's all these scalpers going, oh, scalper's paradise. You know what I mean? I'm going to go buy it all out at Walmart and at GameStop and sell it to Mr. TCC for double price online. All right, so we got Boltund. This is for Austin Dillman. I thought you were not going to go live on my night off, and I was sad, says GJM. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Well, I'm glad we are live. The reason I was trying to determine if I should not go live is because I was so far behind on everything that needed to get done. And I'm going live anyways. It's going to be a 3-hour live stream. I only slept 4 hours, so I traded my sleep, okay? That's what happened. So I'm skipping sleep, and I'm doing a Poke stream. Okay, so Austin. Excuse me. I feel like I've been sitting in this chair for like 10 hours, to be honest with you, because I do all the work from this chair. So I took like a small break, a little 4-hour break from sitting in this stupid chair. Now I'm back in it. I'm sorry, I complain too much. I complain too much, it's true. But man, it was a bad day yesterday. Today, technically, however you want to think of it. It was a pretty bad day, so it'll get better though. I got all you guys to talk to, so that's nice. You guys want me to jump into the text-to-speech channel, by the way? Or you think that's a bad idea? Put this over here. Okay, let's go ahead and refresh. I'll jump into the text-to-speech channel so you guys can say hi. Let's see. Give me a minute. All right, there I am. I'm in the text-to-speech channel. And how high is our volume? We'll turn it down a little bit. Excuse me. After Austin Dillman, we have Michael Alabiso. Hello, Michael. How's it going? Oh, there is going to be one major change to the channel, okay? So when we're live, if somebody sends a payment and it's a pending payment, I'm actually going to reject that and you're going to get refunded. So one... Thank you for going live, mister. What? Am I in the voice channel? Oh, this is text-to-speech. Who's talking? I don't know if people could talk in the text-to-speech channel. They didn't sound like a robot. Packology, are you able to speak? Who was that? Well, anyways, here, we can't get distracted. What was I going to say? Oh, right. So one of the issues we ran into is people who are doing pending payments, they could make an order and then the pending payment might get canceled for one reason or another. I don't necessarily think they were intentionally canceling their pending payment. In fact, most pending payments actually go through, they clear. But quite a few people over 2020 were able to send me a pending payment. That's like an e-check. And then it would actually cancel and they would get their cards for free. So we can't do that anymore. If you send me a payment pending, I said it backwards again, a pending payment, I'm going to end up refunding your order and not opening the cards for you. It's just it's sort of a conflict because let's say you were to send me a pending payment and I opened your cards. They can't be unopened now, right? They can't be resealed. Well, I guess a bad person could reseal them, but the point is they're not going to be resealed. And then if the payment was canceled, I would have to go back and beg that person to correctly pay for their cards that they opened. And let's say they don't even like their pulls. They might be tempted to just not repay. They'd be like, nah, that's fine. I'm not going to repay. So this is a real big problem. And from now on, if you're sending an e-check, that's like if you're using your bank account to pay for live openings and it's saying that, well, it has not cleared yet, then we cannot unseal any Pokemon cards. You could probably buy PSA slabs that way, and I could just wait to ship them until the check clears, but I can't open packs anymore, okay? So not when it's a pending payment. So that was something I wanted to talk about. Now I have. I gotta sneeze. Hold on. Yeah, so I kind of went back through my all the e-checks I received in 2020 and found out I was missing a couple $1,000s of e-checks that actually got canceled. And I don't know if they were canceled intentionally or maybe it was just the financial institution going, who the heck is this guy sending money to? We're not going to allow that. which it could be very well be the second one. I like to hope it's the second one, because if people are intentionally canceling their pending orders, that's really it's theft. Is what it is. You're opening cards, you're having cards shipped to you, and then you're canceling payment. It's really bad. So we don't accept those anymore. All right, here we go. Michael Alabiso, 1 shiny star, 1 custom booster. Mr. Michael. Mr. I want all the Pokemons. Mr. Red Flare, you'll get all the Pokemons. I promise. All right, he wants 1 custom booster. Yeah. It wasn't like a few hundred that I lost to that. It was actually thousands of dollars. So there were all these e-checks that properly cleared, but then like there were like all these transactions, there were like hundreds of dollars, they all canceled. And I was like, I can't believe this. I never noticed it before. PayPal doesn't warn you. By the way, PayPal does not warn you when an e-check does not clear. So if you run a Pokemon card channel where you do something like me, or you want to one day, keep that in mind. Do not accept e-checks. Don't open the packs until the money is actually in your account. So I was dealing with that. I was contacting a lot of people, trying to basically beg them to pay what they opened. But I know a lot of guys aren't going to even respond to that. They're going to be like, nope, I got the cards for free, deal with it. So there's going to be plenty of guys who do that. There was one guy who actually had a lot of orders with me, and now it's just it's a terrible situation. Anyways, so e-checks are a no-no for these kind of channels, these Pokemon card channels. And maybe there's some Pokemon card breakers who don't know this yet about the e-checks and that issue. But maybe you guys, if you're in those communities too, you can warn them. Don't do it. All right. But you know what? I still have my cards over here, so I'm pretty happy. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it was a pretty bad day. Mr. Michael. Rillaboom. Do you really charge $21 for Hidden Face Pack? No, actually I charge $24 for Hidden Face Pack. You should refresh, okay? Hidden Face has gone up in price. So it's $24 per pack for Hidden Fates. Mister can make it back from 1 box of Evos. No, that's not true. So to disclose the actual amount missing is probably close to $24,000 missing. So it's not going to be 1 box of Evos. Okay, next up. Oh wait, we got to put this into a bag for Michael. So it wasn't a small amount of money, I guess I should say. Yeah, it is a lot of money. It's a lot of money that I thought I had, and actually I did not. You had a bag, says paragraphs. Oh, he says I have a bag. I thought I read it as I need a bag. Let's go fix that. So no e-checks. No e-checks. They are bad. Many of them clear, but plenty of them cancel. And they could actually have cards open and then probably call their financial institution and cancel the e-check. Hey, we got a new member. Let's find out who that is. It's Mr. Chris T. Hey, thanks for joining, Chris. Hey, we're already $2 closer to the goal of making up that $24,000. Oh, man. Yeah. God, man, I swear my hair turned grayer today. It was pretty stressful to figure that all out. Basically, I audited all of the e-check kind of transactions, and I figured it out real fast. It was pretty stressful. Andrew Abrook. What's up, Andrew? 1 custom booster pack. Woo. He says, new buyer, need a new bag. Sweet. Oh, we got first edition Dark Alakazam. Beautiful. Okay, and we also have some vintage cards here. We have a Fire Energy, Jigglypuff, Tauros, Lotad, and Switch. Yeah, it was an awful lot of money. It was really upsetting to figure out, basically. It's really upsetting. And of course, I was figuring these things out because I'm working on my bookkeeping finally. I guess if I had been doing bookkeeping the whole time, I might have actually caught it earlier, but I did not. Do you think it's true what you said earlier, Goblin? What, you guys think I should buy 2 Battle Academy? What? Anyone that does stuff like this, that wasn't raised right, get a lawyer. So yes, actually what happened was I contacted PayPal about the issue, and there was one guy who owes quite a lot, and they actually, what I did is they had me talk to a manager. So PayPal actually treats me kind of nice because there's enough transactions flowing in and out of my account that I guess PayPal makes a lot of money on my account. And they hooked me up with some manager who was kind of explaining the process of hiring a lawyer to potentially sue. I was like, what, really? Because I've never sued anyone. And he says, yeah, you could totally sue over this. He's like, the lawyer fees will not even come close to what you're missing. And you can hire somebody to go after, people who owe you a bunch of money. I was like, wow. So what I ended up doing also was I ended up calling an actual lawyer. And it was a lawyer who works on basically online sales. So there's like online chargeback lawyers, which I always kind of knew about, but I'd never really hired one. So now I'm in contact with one. And I think that's probably just important to have one anyways. If I'm going to continue doing this kind of stuff, I should probably have somebody like that to talk to. So anyways, yeah, it was a crazy day for me. Mr. Andrew. My last order to PSA sat on their shelf for 4 months before they entered it into their system. Previous orders have been in research and ID for months. Yeah, it's crazy. But at least PSA doesn't make you pay up front. They make you pay when the grading's done, you know what I mean? Did you message the people to try and get the money back? Yes, everyone who had a canceled order got a message. A few of them actually have cards out with me at PSA. And if they can't get back to me and, sure up on those canceled payments, I'll probably just claim those PSA cards when they return. All right. Mr. Andrew, so if you got an email from me, check your PayPal email address. If you got an email from me, it is me, and you should answer. Mr. Andrew. Andrew Abrook. All right. Sweet. Hey, you got 2 A's in your name. That means you're going to get called on first when you're in school. Okay. Yeah, what a day, man. It was a terrible day. Now we have Mr. Lumberjack. Lumberjack says, forgot to write my order. 2 Vivid Voltage and 4 Darkness Ablaze. All right, 4 Darkness. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 Vivid Voltage. It's an ACH payment paying through your checking account, but is processed as a debit payment. Mr., definitely turn on the shower. Mr., what time is your stream, Monday, Friday, or is it when you wake up? So normally my stream starts at 12 a.m. Central, which is 10 p.m. Pacific time, or 1 a.m. Eastern time. And that's in the U.S., right, the time zones. So that's normally when I start. However, we started late tonight because I only got about 4 hours of sleep. I went to sleep at about 9 o'clock, and then I woke up about at 12, but I really didn't shake out of the sleep till about 40 minutes in. That's when we were really basically ready to go live. All right, here we go. Sneep. I would never drop the names of anyone who is causing me trouble. However, one thing that has changed is I do have like a little list, and I would be happy to share that list with other people who do online breaks so that they know basically who to avoid. Yeah, I wouldn't share names. That's unprofessional. We got Vanillux. Oh, I should flip them like this. Dedenne. I answered the question you sent me on Discord. Sweet. So we can get your shipping done. I'm from St. Louis. Oh, nice, dude. He says, how close are you to St. Louis? So I'm probably about a 40-minute. Well, it depends on where in St. Louis, but I'm about 30 to 40 minutes from St. Louis. Yeah, I'm not too far away. I'm in the St. Charles region. There's Singapore. Cottony. And Wyndon Stadium. Nice. Place this over here. Yeah, everything will be okay in the long run. Yeah, it's definitely just part of learning how to do this kind of stuff. I'm sure a lot of people who run businesses kind of figure all this stuff out. Makes me think of Walmart, actually. You ever go to Walmart and you just find, like, open goods everywhere? It's almost like people just don't give a F about stealing in Walmart. And it makes me just think, like, wow, there's just people out there who, if there were no laws, they would steal. And it's so weird. It feels like there's different types of people. There's people who would not steal, even if no one was looking, and that's because they believe it's wrong to steal. And there's people who don't care about whether it's wrong or not. They would steal if they could get away with it. And that's why we have punishments. That's why we have laws. It's really kind of sad, though, when you think about it, because it almost is like not being able to live in a better society. That's weird. How do you get people to do what they're supposed to do? Mr. Lumberjack, where's your bag? Why is it there are people who would steal if no one was looking, if they could get away with it? I don't know, it's like they, it's a very strange thing. It's like an animal thing. It's like what an animal would do. Let's kiss. All right, smooch. Next up, we have Mr. Ivan Ski. What's up, Ivan? He says 2 tag team Japanese. Do I have 2? I think I have 2. I've got 1. 1 and 2. I steal for the rich and give to the poor. That's right. He's Robin Hood. What? Hey, mister, did you see my message on Discord about shipping? Well, if you sent the message in the last 4 hours, no, I did not. All right, here we go. I heard Target lets people steal until it's a large enough amount where they can press charges on them. Oh, very interesting. Well, you know, these big retailers, they probably specialize in having to prosecute over this kind of stuff because they deal with it all the time, you know? If you're running a business, you're dealing with people who want to steal your goods. Mister, I just shot you an email if you could take a look. Sounds good, mister. GJM says, just sent for live shipping for my Jungle Jolteon that I bought. Hold on, what? Oh, for live shipping. Would you want to include my bulk box with that or wait for it? I could probably start to do one of your bulk boxes. I think you'd actually end up getting 2 bulk boxes, but I could be wrong about that. You got a lot of bulk. Really took advantage of that whole bulk box thing. How long is the line today, says Justin. Hello, Justin. The line will probably be a little bit long, but maybe not because we started a little bit later. Just depends. How deep does everyone want to go? Caldio is entirely up to the audience. Mister, I hate to be philosophical. Do you really hate to be philosophical, or are you just saying that? He says, the point of sound religion is to instill in people morals so that they don't need punishment, they self-regulate. Yeah, I mean, but really, if you think about it, religion takes the place of law. So people, one of the main reasons they don't steal in a religious society is because they're afraid of going to hell, or they won't get to go to heaven, or they want to go to heaven, blah, blah, blah. But how about not stealing because it's, you know, it's an attack on another person? That's what it really is. People should be able to come to that conclusion as adults very easily and just not do it. But it's so weird. Some societies, there's a lot of theft, and then you go look at a place like Japan, and they just don't do that much theft. And I'm like, wow, how do I get into a society like that? Because that's how I feel. I would never steal from someone. It just doesn't make sense for me to do it. I wouldn't attack somebody, and I wouldn't steal from them either. All right, Mr. Ivan Ski. Ivan Ski. The other thing about the e-check is some of them probably were just accidents, by the way. I'm not claiming everyone stole. Some people probably just didn't know that the e-check didn't clear. And so not everyone is stealing. It's just an issue with e-checks in general. I just won't accept them anymore. You'd steal from Goblin. Do you guys know how much damaged items are thrown away in a compactor by Walmart, Target? Well, I worked for Target for like 4 or 5 years or something like that, and they don't throw away that much. They do throw away what you're talking about, like the demo items that sit out on the floor, but those are not put together as a full unit. They're just the display unit. So they throw them away because they're not truly usable. Can you have good morals without religion? Yeah, of course you can. There's a lot of non-religious countries where people are just quasi-Christian or not that Christian, and, you know, they have low crime. Mister, not sure what you're ranting about. He says, not sure what you're ranting about, but the only thing you have worth stealing is all your Caterpies. That's right. Stay away from my Caterpies. They're mine. Brr, 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 brr. Frank Morrison, what's up, Frank? Frank, I think I just shipped you. He says 2 custom boosters. 2 custom boosters for Mr. Frank. Mister, the PayPal link isn't working on my phone. Does searching your name on PayPal work instead? You could probably use my direct PayPal email, but I'm curious why it wouldn't be working on your phone. Is it working for other people on their phones? What do we got here? Meowth. Giovanni's Meowth. All right, Mr. Frank. No crazy hits this time. You got a black label Caterpie. That's probably a thing. You could probably get a black label Caterpie. Somebody will. Where would you base your morals on, mister? I'm a strong believer in living in a prosperous society, and I believe you cannot have a prosperous society if you're stealing from each other, because it's when you steal from somebody else, what's going on is you're making that area insecure, and investors do not invest in an insecure area. So the very first thing you need for prosperity is you need law-abiding citizens who do not steal and do not attack each other. That's the very first thing you need for prosperity. You need to live in a peaceful area. And you know, this isn't like a new idea. That's a very straightforward idea. That's why when a country's Mister, that's why when an area is having war, everything blows up in that country. They don't. Their stores are shut down. Nobody wants that currency anymore. You know, companies don't want to open up large chains or anything like that. War absolutely destroys all of that. So you have to have peace and prosperity going hand in hand. They don't go by themselves. And so I follow the rules just because that creates the best outcome for everyone. That is, it's just wrong to actually, you know, it's not right to attack somebody. Okay, Mr. Jonas. Jonas says, wow, you got a large order, Jonas. I have a bulk box and 2 bags, 2 large custom, and 9 Lost Thunder. Do a box break of first gym heroes. Sounds good. So 9 of these suckers, huh? Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good luck. 2 large custom. Okay, we'll get 2 of these. Thanks for shipping today. No problem. You'd attack Tinklebot. What? We've got Inteleon V. Oh, Inteleon V. And Raichu. Mister, pull that Hyper Lugia. Let's hope for it. Everyone cross their fingers. Even if we can pull the Lugia GX, that would be nice. But you know what you're really going to pull. You're going to pull Shuckle. Do you think Lost Thunder will get reprinted? Hopefully. Hopefully. I mean, it's from the previous generation, so I don't see why they couldn't at least reprint this. I've heard some rumors that XY is going to get reprinted, the XY era. I'm curious if it will. I don't mind it. If they reprint it, I'm probably going to buy a bunch of it. He says, so the morals are based on majority of thought? What? Majority of thought. Okay, toss this over here. Here it goes. We've got Silcoon Gardevoir. All they ever reprint is the... Here's Slugma. Mister, my priest touched my Weedle. Oh, no, mister. You're going to need some representation by a lawyer. What's up, Charizard? Cyndaquil. Oh, man, these are cold so far. Here we go. You got Life Force and Hollow Ampharos. You're killing it, mister. You did it. Oh, man, these are awfully cold. Oh, my God, you just pulled 3 hollows in a row. That's the worst. Oh, no. Last pack. Oh, that hurts. So you did get 3 white packs out of 9 packs, but each of the white packs were hollow pulls. Oh, no, that's a worst case scenario. This man needs a pity pull. Let's see. Pity pull. Yeah, that was a bit of a mind sweep. Who was this for? This was for Jonas. Oh, so first of all, Jonas has a box. He even told me. Sorry about that, Jonas. Let me put this into a bag for you. Morals are for individuals and fit groups. Morals are infinite as long as there are individuals. What? Wigged! Whoever holds majority decides moral standard. Oh, no, I wasn't saying that at all. No, I wasn't saying that. No, I'm saying that you cannot have prosperity without first having peace. You have to have peace and trust, and you can't attack each other. And this allows you to open up business and be productive. All right. Religion is just the excuse, not the problem. Yeah, I kind of disagree with that. I think there's plenty of individuals who are motivated by the religion itself to create a war. I would have to say the latter is true. I mean, look at the Crusades. Look at the what do they call that? The Inquisition. Definitely, there's plenty of war that gets generated from conquering religions. Is what I'm trying to say. So sometimes that's probably true. Sometimes it's probably like a leader who's saying, hey, people, you should agree with the way that things should be according to how I want to go to war based on our religion. And people go, yeah, it's our religion. But, you know, it's thinly veiled religion, but it's really just the state. It's really just the guy in power. However, again, I think there's plenty of cases where it's actually just religious people going to war. So there's both cases, I'm sure. So he got really tough pulls on this Lost Thunder. Here, let me toss in a Charizard. Here's a pack fresh Charizard. More people have died due to atheism and communism. Yeah, I've heard that. That's a common argument because of, you know, like Stalin and Mao, right? And they weren't religious. They were like, were they anti-religious or were they just atheist or whatever? Put this over here, Charizard. Trent says China. Mr. Jonas, let's get you. You probably have a giant bag already. Yeah, you do. I'm gonna start you a new bag, Jonas. Sorry about those tough pulls, man. Jesus was real though. Just so in Fort Evo's best card I got was Reverse Porygon. Ooh, I'm sorry, man. There we go. Jonas Rosado. Send me to China so they can put me straight in a concentration camp, says Chrisbot. The argument is that religion is to blame for all the wars and death, but actually atheism and communism are. Well, I wasn't making that argument, Trent. I wasn't saying that religion is the cause of all war and death. I was just saying that I believe morality, well, the reason I'm moral isn't necessarily because of religion. It's just because I think you live in a better society when everyone's moral. Sweet. So, Mr. Ryan Fjellstead, you ready, Ryan? Ryan says, 1 Roaring Skies, 2 Crimson Invasion, 2 Rebel Clash. Okay. How's it going, Ryan? Welcome back, man. Glad to see you. Okay, we'll put this over here. And 1 Roaring Skies. Where's my Roaring Skies at? Oof. Man. Talking about religion. Vivid Voltage is going to be hot set forever, methinks, says Henry. Yeah, I think Vivid Voltage will do pretty well over time. It's got everything it needs. It's got Rayquaza, it's got Charizard, it's got Hyper Rare Pikachu, so it's going to be a decent set for a long time. Mr. Ryan, here goes. Sneep. Hope everyone enjoys $4 gallon gas. Oh, right, the whole Keystone Pipeline deal is getting shut down, right? Didn't I hear something like Canada wants to sue the U.S.? Oh, my Lord. Is it really that bad for the environment? Toss this over here. Biden equals what? What do we got? We've got Carbink. Oh, speaking of which, look at this. Beautiful Rayquaza. Congratulations on that. This is one of the better. This is what you're basically going after in this box is Rayquaza. All right, here we go. We have no money to give Canada. What? Mom, I need your credit card. I have to invest. What's up, Sinvicta? Mom! Mom, it's an investment. Magikarp. It's a joke they're worried about carbon emissions, which the pipeline gives off virtually none, and they want to transport it in trains instead. What? Here's Pumpkaboo. Where does the standard of morals come from? It's made up. It's actually made up. The standard of morals is whatever man says it should be. So even if you believe like the Bible is divinely inspired, you would have to agree that flawed man has to interpret the Bible or whatever, Quran, whatever your book is, right? So, and man's flawed. So the belief that you must either believe God's giving this in a particular person divine powers, in order to interpret it perfectly, or you have to believe that he's interpreting it imperfectly. And so the concept of, oh well, morals can be objectively standardized because we can read the Bible is definitely false. And this is why there's so many competing religions even within one religion. So even within Christians, you have like the Baptists, you have the Calvinists, you have the Protestants, you have the Catholics, you have the whatever, the Adventists. I don't know all of them, but so even within one Christian religion, you've got all these branches that go in different directions because they're all interpreting it differently. And so to call that objective, I think, is just not true. It's not objective. You can even make a claim like, well, God himself is an objective moral thing. You could say nature is kind of objective. So you can say whatever you want, but actually it's up to interpretation by the people who are observing it. How many Pokemon packs do you have? I have like 2. I have like 2 Pokemon packs. Mr. Ryan, congratulations on the Rayquaza. Mr. Ryan Fieldsted. Oh, I think you need a new bag. Oh God, why are these Walmart? Trent says, so morals are subjective? Yeah, I think to a degree they are. Definitely. I think that our laws are subjective. Let me put it like that. I think the laws themselves are an interpretation of the world. The world can be objective, like the world could have unchanging scientific laws to it, or if you believe in like a god or deity, you could believe that he's an objective moral standard, but our interpretation of it is almost always subjective. And that's why people always have a disagreement over what is moral and what is not. Because you'll have 2 people who feel differently about the same observation, Trent says, is there no absolute truth? There could be. It's just that nobody would have it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like that issue with the Matrix or whatever. You can't tell if you're in it or not. All right, I'm going to put your bag up top, Mr. Ryan. Sam Provost, how's it going, Sam? Welcome back, man. He says, Mr. May I please have the PSA 10 Snorlax and 2 of your finest Ultra Prism? Name is Sam Provost, and I have a bag. Sweet. Wait, that's not Ultra Prism. By the way, we have Cosmic Eclipse again. It's gotten really expensive, so if you don't want to buy it, that's understandable. Maybe the price will come down soon. All right. Sam Provost. There you go. What a beautiful card. Place this over here. And let's see what you get from the Ultra Prism. Wait, I should get Blue Ball soon. I don't know what Trent is trying to get at. Aliens, I'm going to frick them. Trent, sir, is this a Pokemon stream? This is the philosophy stream with Pokemon cards in the background. This chat is Toxtricity. He used Toxic. Mister, why did you choose North Carolina over Florida? Better living, beaches you wanted. Actually there is a reason. It's because North Carolina really it's not really in the same pathway of the same strength of hurricanes. That's one of the reasons. The other reason is we actually do kind of want to experience some cold weather. So, have you ever heard of a term called island fever? Island fever is like when you just get one weather all the time. And you experience that in places kind of like where the weather's tropical and it just stays warm the whole year. It doesn't really change too much. So we kind of do want to feel a winter arrive in the wintertime and experience the changing of seasons. All right, look at that. Duskmane Necrozma. Beautiful. West Florida would have worked too. Yeah, I suppose we could have done that. Just got secret rare fat Pikachu. Mister, you don't have to worry. Alex, ready for some rain? What are you guys talking about? Okay, let's place this over here. Mr. Sam Provost. Sam, you're going to be way back here. There's a lot of places we can move. Ooh, here's your bag. There are seasons in California. Oh, by the way, YouTube has automatically been turning off the ad revenue. It's supposed to automatically turn it on, and it's been leaving it off. And it's off. All right, so give me a minute. I'm going to turn the ads on. That's right, because I'm going to make my $15 of ad revenue. God, that's so stupid. Why do they do that? All right, so the ad revenue is turned on now. I don't get it. I have it set to automatically on, and the last 3 live streams, they've automatically turned it off. Like, make up your mind, Mr. YouTubes. Confusing me over here. Annoying Visuals is next. He says, please send my Togekiss VMAX to PSA. You got it. Mr. Annoying Visuals. We'll check this box up here first. All right. How about down here? Do I have any vintage? I do have some vintage, but you're not going to like the price. So I'm just not offering it at the moment. Oh, you're sending off this Togekiss. To PSA, huh? To PSA we go. The art of the deal is my Bible. Look at this Togekiss. I really use California to make more blue states. Yeah, you know, actually, if you think about it, Jonathan, maybe the trick here is that a lot of people, a lot of Democrats left their home state to move to California, and it didn't work out for them. Now they're flowing back out of California. I don't know. It's kind of a very interesting thing, and I think that it makes me think more and more about the issue of interstate immigration. It's really interesting how you can actually flip an area from red to blue or blue to red. And really, it's just very, very interesting. I wonder if there'll be a point in the future where red states will want to do something like block people from being able to move in unless they're also red, right? Because it's possible for your fellow Americans to change the local politics in your area, even if you've lived there your whole life and they're just transplants. Very interesting. I remember because I was reading this comment section one time, and there was a conservative Californian who says, see, now you guys know what it feels like. California wasn't initially this Democrat. It actually became Democrat because everyone moved over here. I was like, wow, that's fascinating. People constantly be moving around in order to get into the political area that they want to live in, but not everyone can afford to constantly move. All right, let's go ahead and refresh. What's up, Jet? How's it going, man? Mr. My local shop has Shining Raichu First Edition in Beckett 9.5 for 6K. Does that sound like a good price? Ruben, that is heavily overpriced. Don't buy it. I got my Raichu for 2.7 thousand, and I would value that 9.5 thousand at about 4K maybe. So I wouldn't buy that. 6K is way too high. Snow Walrus says, bye, bye, bye. Okay, we just finished up for Annoying Visuals. I'm going to go backwards and make sure we haven't missed anyone. We're looking good. So now we have Gregory Morin. What's up, Gregory? He says, hello, mister. Let's live ship my Jungle Jolteon PSA 9 I bought the other day. All right. So let me think about this for a minute. Let me print you a label. And Gregory, do I need to ship your bag out as well? Do you have a bag for me to ship? Here we are, Gregory Morin. Oops. Don't buy graded cards. Someone might have slept with them. Ew. Pokemon is in the delusional phase of a bubble chart. Have you seen baseball card prices, though? Baseball cards are much more expensive in a lot of cases. When you're talking about the Neo Destiny set, you really are talking about one of the earliest Pokemon card sets there are. So having a card worth a couple $1,000s to me is not that surprising. All right, Mr. Gregory. And I asked him if he had a bag. I'm going to go around looking for a bag for Mr. Gregory, because I think he does have one, but I could be wrong. Gregory Morin. Oh, he does have a bag. He's got a little bag. We'll go ahead and ship your bag out, Mr. Gregory. 5'3" with the fit sleeve. What? Neo Destiny is a bunch of whammon. What? All right, here we are. Mister, what do you think of the special delivery Pikachu prices? I think they're too high, and I think a lot of it has to do with the effect of social media. I think basically Pokemon prints cards like special delivery Pikachu all the time. So there's constantly some new promo that they're working on. And so he's going to be lost over time. He's going to be lost in an ocean of promos. And I spoke about this subject because I was really trying to give you guys a really good piece of advice, and that is just go buy the vintage Pikachu. Like, he's already out of print. He's part of pretty much like the crown jewel of Pokemon card collecting, the base set. You can even go after the Jungle Pikachu if you wanted. But people are spending these heavy amounts on this freshly printed Pikachu. You realize they could just print another one. They could just get the next Pikachu promo going. You know, once they realize how popular it is, they just get the next one going. So I don't consider it very rare. Even if it is very popular, I don't consider it very rare. All right. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's like so rare. Mister, he's like super rare. Mr. Gregory. All right, I got your card. And we're going to wrap this up and put it into a shipping box. I got all this bubble wrap. Freaking bubble wrap. Yeah, it's pretty wild. Those delivery Pikachus are like selling at the same price as an actual vintage Pikachu. Like raw. You could just go buy a raw vintage Pikachu from the base set or from like Jungle, and I think that's like an immediately much smarter purchase, you know, because I think of that kind of like an actual investment of your money. All right. Once all those delivery Pikachus get graded and you got all these guys like, all right, now I'm going to make a big return on investment, and they all start listing theirs online, there's going to be a point where it's like the price on that Pikachu has peaked and it's falling back down, and people start realizing, oh man, maybe this wasn't that good of an investment. So the thing is, if you bought one of the special delivery Pikachus early, you're smiling. But if you buy one very late in the price, you're going to be kind of unhappy. People should just look into the error Ivy Pikachu. What? Okay, Gregory Morin, we're all done shipping you. Jeffrey Luthian? Is it Luthian? Mr. Jeffrey, he says, custom booster, I have a bag. All right, this is for Jeffrey. Oh, look at that. 7 Lost Thunder. All right. How much does PSA charge per card, or do they have to deal with what? He says it's just a Pikachu delivering mail. Mister, is war a necessary occurrence to reset countries, the world? That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't know. It's an interesting question. I would have to say that no, it's not necessary. I think that it does occur though, because I think it occurs because you have situations arise where you have competing cultures, competing philosophies, competing political ideologies, and you have these powerful people who want control, and you know, they just wrestle control from each other. Life ultimately is about controlling resources, and I don't feel like we have to have war in the future, though. Aren't we smart enough? I feel like we would be smart enough to avoid war, but probably not, I guess. All right, let's see what we got. Are we gonna die? We still gonna die. Sleep. Sleep. Nothing is below PSA Mint 9. If I was to move out of CIA, I would move to Ohio. Oh, not CIA, California. You would move to Ohio. We got Jigglypuff. All right. Oh, here we go. Virizion GX. Put over there. What's up, Edward Brushley? We got... Wait a second. What was this? Oh, that is Lost Thunder. I got surprised. I saw it a hill ago, and I immediately thought Crimson Invasion. We've got Scyther. Ooh, Scyther. Oh, what do we got? Costume Catcher. Ah, man. When your ultra rare is an item rather than a Pokemon. All right, you did it, mister. Snipe! And a low in Persian. I mean, you did kind of snipe, didn't you? Because you got all that for 20 bucks. That's not bad. It was a little bit of a snipe. Toss this over here. Sweet. Doobie-doo. I just cracked a box of Sun and Moon base. Anyone want to know my pulse? Pennsylvania school, I guess, is pronounced broccoli. Sweet! Broccoli. I love broccoli. So Jeffrey says, I have a bag. Let's go find Jeffrey's bag. Wow. We have 2 J boxes, and they're both pretty much full. That's wild. What type of label maker do you use? It's as simple as zebra printer. You don't have to buy zebra. You can buy other ones. John Ceruzzi. What's up, John? He says, hey, mister, I did order shipping last night, but I don't mind getting a bag this time around. I would like to order 3 custom boosters, 2 shiny star, 1 hidden fates. I need a new bag, please. All right. So 2 shiny star. Doo-doo. 1 hidden fates. Okay, we got 1 hidden fates. 2 shiny star, 1 hidden fates, and you wanted 3 custom boosters. Wow, you went deep on the custom boosters. Pack number 1, we got Snubble. Pack number 2, Toxtricity V. And pack number 3, oh, PSA 7, number 72. Wow, that was fast. PSA 7, number 72. Wow, that was lucky, man. Oh, you got Rattata. It's holographic Rattata from the Team Rocket series. Ooh, X-Team Rocket returns. Beautiful. I mean, it's not bad. Let's go ahead and get your name on it. Congratulations. Maybe this is your first PSA card. If it is, it's actually worth more than the first PSA card I bought when I was getting back into Pokemon cards. Ceruzzi. There you go. Someone buy XY Breakpoint. I want to see Mr. pull the secret rare Gary. What was your first Pokemon? What, in the video games? My very first Pokemon? Good question. Actually, the very first time I played the games, I was playing with the neighbors, their console, and they already had their Pokemon. And I think I was using like Bellsprout, because they had Bellsprout on their team. Good old Bellsprout. Bellsprout MVP. We've got, ooh, Centiskorch. But if you want to talk about my first official playthrough of one of the Pokemon games, it would have been Blastoise. I chose Blastoise. I did not choose Charizard. I chose Blastoise. That was my first starter Pokemon. We got Crobat. Whoever got that Rattata is rich. You're willing to pay for vintage. What? Ooh, look at this. Shiny Sudowoodo. Do you still have Japanese Tag Team Mister? Yes, I have multiple booster boxes of it. Okay, we'll place these over here. So those pulls were all right. I think the fact that you got the PSA 7 Rattata is really cool. We'll place him over here. He's a very humble card. Bulbasaur. All right, Bulbasaur. You know, I remember Venusaur. He just looked kind of like, I don't know. He's very squat. You know what I mean? Venusaur. He's very squat. I like his moveset, though. He's got a cool moveset. Mr. Johnny, you have a new bag. Here you go. Johnny Ceruzzi. We're going to have to start a 3rd J-Box? Holy moly. Not to put a damper on him. What are we talking about? Mr. Derek Withrow. 2 Darkness Ablaze. I have a bag. All right. Mr. Derek. So it's time for Derek to casually pull the freaking Charizard out of here. You're doing pretty well, Mr. Derek Withrow. By the way, where's your bag? Did I put your bag up top? Where is Derek Withrow's bag? Dustin, Damon, Devin. Damon, you must be up top. Weird. Tell you what, let's get these open and then we'll go looking for your bag. Sneep. What is the VMAX Charizard going for these days? You like whipped cream on your chodes? Oh, man. Sweet. Sounds great. Let's see what we got here. Pokemon Breeder. Sweet. What do you like more, Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield? I never played Sword and Shield. My wife played it. It looked pretty fun. And then Sword and Shield was pretty terrible, to be honest. I didn't like Sword and Shield. Actually, the games are too targeted toward children. They need to target it toward adults. They have a big adult following. They really do. So they need to consider how to target it toward adults. I really disagreed with the mindset that, oh, we need to make Pokemon more like a mobile game. I thought that was a really bad decision. They really should not do that. They should appeal to core gamers and make it a big, complicated video game with lots of true difficulty in it. And the graphics can suck, I don't mind, but it needs to be very difficult. Ah, here's your card. So, Derek, I still have this from yesterday. I was looking for that. The rest of your bag. Where's the rest of your bag? Drake, Dayton, Evan. I don't know where I placed your bag, Derek Withrow. Must have placed it somewhere funny. I didn't place it in the e-box by chance, did I? Because it doesn't belong there. Edwin. Derek Withrow, I think I placed your bag in one of the wrong boxes. Is it up here? Maybe it's up here. So you make one little mistake, and you gotta go searching for someone's bag. Brody Doan, Sergio. Where's Derek Withrow's bag hiding? Huh, I just can't find it. Was that his only pull? Maybe that was his only pull. No, he had a bag. He definitely had a bag. Frank, Dave, Daniel, Dustin, Damon, Devin A, Damon, Francis, Dimitri, Dustin, Doug Amp, Fernando, Dennis, Finnemore, Dexter, D Steel, Dumpy Hero, Darren Van, Daniel DLC. Oh, there's Daniel DLC. Dandel, Danger Dino, Floud. I must have put him in the wrong box somewhere. It's driving me crazy now. Or maybe you made it to the overflow. Oh, you made it to the overflow. Got it. All right. You made it to the overflow box. That's what happened. Oh, your bag's not that large. I guess that's why I didn't think to check there. All right. Casually pull that out. And we'll slide this in the middle so he's a little bit more protected. Okay, very good. You were in the overflow box. I didn't think you'd be there. Your bag isn't that large. Next up, we have Robin and Panella. I must have just been running out of room. Not Robin and Panella. Robin Arniel Panella says 2 tag team Japanese packs. 2 tag team. All right. You got it. Are they going to remake a Snap Station? Snap Station, what's that? Have a nice night, Edward. How can we buy packs or the cards? Also, it looks like the music paused. Let me unpause the music. Okay, there we go. What's up, GMAC? How's it going? Hope you're having a nice night. We have the babies. It's the babies. Gotta go on our Zoom call with Max. What? Ooh, what'd you get? Man, you're having good luck, Robin. Nice, you got the secret rare Jirachi. That's so cool. I've never seen this before. I've seen the full art version of the card, but I've never seen the actual hyper rare. So this card is exclusive to Tag Team, and it's one of the reasons why you open up Tag Team. They don't have this in English. So this is a Sun and Moon hyper rare that we don't have in English. How cool is that, guys? All right, congratulations on that. And so really that card should be worth a little more just because if you wanted a hyper rare Jirachi, you have to buy the Japanese version of the card. And Robin, your bag's way over here. We started a new R box because the R's are way too full. Best pull of the night so far? That's true. The Jirachi's really cool. Now we have, is Kai Contrad? 2 custom boosters for Mr. Kai. You got it. 1 Reverse Hollow Tangela from Evolutions, and 2. Ooh, we got Weeping Bell. This is a vintage Topps card. So cool. Jirachi, what? That's right, Jirachi. So that's for Mr. Kai. Over here. Mr. Kai, Keller Smith. He doesn't say he needs a new bag. So we'll check up top real fast. You need more likes, mister. Oh yeah, we do need more likes. You guys want to help me out and send over some beautiful likes? Pump us up to 100 likes? That'd be cool. We'll get you a fresh bag. Can you show the rest of the cards? He says no bag. All right, we're getting you a fresh bag. Remember, guys, you can always tell me if you have a bag in the message. That eye wasn't looking right. Getting a colonoscopy tomorrow, doing the flush. Ooh, I'm sorry. One day it'll be my turn to do something like that, and I'm dreading it. Doctor, put your fingers up my booty. Mr. Phillip is next. He says, 1 Darkness Ablaze. Doing the flush. No eating, no drinking. Well, no, I'm sure they have you drink. No eating solid foods and drink these laxatives. He says, sorry, read the price right. Here's the other $2. No problem, Philip. All right, Mr. Philip. Philip. Wow, it's time to ship you out, Philip. And you pull Hoopa Hiding Energy. All right, very nice. Let's find your bag. So you said that... Oh, wait, I found your bag already, and we were having a problem. Yeah, here's your bag. We're having a problem. You told me to look up an address I already have on file with you. So we'll look that up and get you shipped. He says, you have the custom boosters. How have the custom boosters been tonight? The custom boosters tonight have been okay so far. We have Max Mrzek. Mr. Max, he says 3 wig packs. All right, Max. Good luck. Max picking up Raichu. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is Neo Revelation Goldeen. I think these cards are in really good condition, actually, those Neo ones. And Slowbro. Oof, I'm sorry, man. No crazy hits this time. Looking forward to something big. It's crazy how high Pokemon is getting lately. Yeah, Pokemon cards have gotten really expensive. Are we in a bubble? The bubble's about to pop. Sell your cards. What's up, everyone? How are we? How's it going, Payne? I just bought a Tag Team GX All-Stars. Should I keep it sealed? No, you should open it up right away. So, Max, does he need a bag? He says, I have a bag. Okay, let's find Max's bag. That's an A box? That's not right. Oh, I put this in the wrong box. This belongs over here. There we go. Here we go, Max. Mr. Mizard came in from Japan today. I never opened yet. Quick, open! What's a bubble? A bubble is this thing you blow. It's like soapy water. You blow it out of a wand, and then you pop it. The bubble's about to pop! Alan Tan. Alan Tan says 8 Hidden Fates. All right, give me a minute. 8 of them. Wow, man. My friend wants to trade me a Vivid Voltage booster for a Shining Fates ETB. Good deal? That's right, it's a good deal. Quick, trade, trade, trade. There we go. There we go. So all this is for Mr. Alan Tan. Good luck, Alan. I'm going for the Snipe tonight. Snipe! How much does this guy charge for those 3 card open packs? Snipe! Any advice collecting Pokemon card? I just started today. Hello, Nicole. My advice would be to be careful with your money because these are very, very highly addicting and you can spend all your money right away, okay? So I would always say, don't go too much, don't go too deep. and just take your time and enjoy a little bit each day. That's what I would say. You also get better at opening cards. You know, as time goes by, you go, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, you know what I mean? So if you find out what you like later, but you're already out of money, you're not going to like that. Ooh, this is the Gyarados that you actually have to pull from Hidden Face, as opposed to the promo. Okay, so he probably goes for a little more money. We got Reverse Hollow Electrode. What if I have disposable income and no kids? Go crazy. Go very crazy. Look at this. We did it. Yay! Espeon Shining Full Art. There you go, Alan. So this is one of the cards that you really want out of this set. It's the Espeon. Sweet. What else? We got a Weezing. Was that the first tin? So second tin. Are you ready for the second tin? Let's see what you get in the second tin. Let's make the second tin hot, please. So Eevee. Eevee might be gradable. People like Eevee. Charmander seems like he would be gradable as well. Don't be a cold tin. Don't be a cold tin. We got Charmeleon. Oh man, you're really relying on this last pack. There we go. What do we got? Poipole and Giovanni's Exile. Okay, the second tin wasn't cold. Whew, that was close. I was getting scared for you there. Because if the second tin was cold, it was still going to be a bad situation. Okay. Would have been crazy if both tins had a full art. Then you'd have been doing real good. Frickin' Hidden Fates, man. I don't know how I feel about this set. I think this set's really expensive. Do you still have the Blaine's Moltres, mister? I might buy it. I think I do. Mister, I want to do breaks on stream like you. I have an LLC already. Got any advice for me? Open all those Pokemons. Woohoo! So Alan Tan, I think you already got a bag. Let's find Alan Tan. Don't accept e-checks. There's some advice. Don't accept e-checks. Because if you open the pack and the money is pending and then the money does not actually clear, you have to go back to the buyer and beg them to pay it. And they're going to say no because they don't want to. Even though they open the cards. Okay, that was Alan Tan. Let's see who's next. Mr. Mario Lopez. How's it going, Mario? He says, I would like 2 Wicked Packs, 2 Lost Thunder, 2 Darkness Ablaze. I need a new bag. Also, how do I get the PSA slab shipped? Right, so last night, Mario Lopez had an insane stroke of luck. He won the giveaway, and the giveaway was a PSA 9 Reverse Hollow Charizard from Evolutions. So it was like this, I don't know what that is. That's like a $200, $300 card. It's somewhere in that range. And he got that for free, basically, through the giveaway. And to get it shipped, you just get yourself into the shipping channel in the Discord. That's the free shipping. I've caught up a lot on that, so it's only about 5 days behind now. Or you could order $6 live shipping, and I would ship it right in the live stream, just like last time. Speaking of which, your other cards went out. So let's get you 2 Lost Thunder. Yeah, you had some incredible luck, mister. I was shocked. 2 Lost Thunder, 2 Darkness. Okay, we got 2 Darkness. What number did he choose? The winning number was 7. He chose 7. Actually, I think the number that got generated was 11. But between 11 and 7, nobody else had chosen a number yet. Okay, 2 Lost Thunder, 2 Darkness Ablaze. I need a new bag. Oh, and 2 Wicked Packs. Here we go. Good luck, mister. Yeah, you can do live shipping if you want them shipped right away. And if you do that, just leave me a message saying you've got both the bag and the PSA slab. Oh, this is kind of cool. So this is Pikachu and Charmander from XY Evolutions. I thought that would be fun. And in another pack, Venusaur Spirit Link and Reverse Hollow Water Energy, also from Evolutions. What's my cheapest graded card? I think it was that Rattata that we gave out. I think he was pretty cheap. PSA cards in general are just not cheap, even when the grade is not that good, and that's because it costs money to grade them. It costs money to grade them, and the demand for cheap PSA cards is very high. So the Rattata was pretty cheap. I might have another one of a similar price, but I'm not sure. How's it going, CS Men? Happy to have you here. Sneak. Make sure you guys like the stream. Helps Mister and helps for the giveaway, so like. Definitely it helps for the giveaway, huh? Toss this over here. Yeah, it was a crazy stroke of luck. I had a feeling he was going to win it too. I was like, wouldn't it be wild if he just won something? Because I knew that. I knew the Charizard had not been pulled from the box, right? So I have a little bit of knowledge about the Wicked Packs. And I'm like, is he going to get the Charizard? And wham, he got the Charizard. Bunnelby. Oh, man. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, nice. You got Crobat V. Okay, so you did get a pull from the Darkness Ablaze. But the Wicked Packs were kind of cold for you this time. How to join the giveaway, says Nicole. You have to be a member of our Discord server, and there's a little channel where we host it from. It's basically a guess the number game, you know, and then one person wins it. It's totally free, which is why we're allowed to host it. What's up with these fake rumors on XY? Yeah, I don't know. It's very scary. If they do reprint XY, look, if they do reprint XY, then some of the XY in the market is very overpriced. However, if they do not reprint XY, you will want to have lots of XY right now. So I would say this, if they do decide to reprint it, I'm going to take some time and buy up lots of XY. That's what I'm going to do, because I want to have XY for the future. So if they do actually reprint it, I'm going to stock up. I'm going to take some time and stock up for the future of this channel. Mario Lopez, let's get you a fresh bag. Cosmic Eclipse too, you know, they're going to, not Cosmic, I meant Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon too, if they do a nice reprint of some of the more popular sets, I'll probably do a little more stocking up, because I wish I had more. By the way, for all of you guys listening, I hope you guys will follow me on TikTok. I have a really nice PSA card I want to show off. Maybe I'll show it off directly after this stream. Just arrived in the mail. It's a card I've been wanting to buy for a while, and I finally picked it up, and it arrived in the mail today, and so you guys will find it really cool when I show it off. Mister, show us your stockpile. Yeah, I have a little bit of a stockpile. It's not as much as you think it is, but I do have a little bit of a stockpile, especially for sets that I really like. Like, for example, I have a few Cosmic Eclipse cases, because I'm such a fan of Cosmic Eclipse. It's a really great set. But I also have some XY era cases as well, including a decent amount of evolutions, and all the sets you've seen here on this channel. I have a case of all of those, at least one case. I don't have a case of Flashfire. Flashfire is crazy. Okay, Tyler's next. Mr. Tyler went. Hello, Tyler. Wigged. I have a bag. All right, Tyler gets one wig pack. Gyarados, you did it! You guys are going to see a lot of Gyarados. You guys see a lot of Raichu in these wig packs, because I need stuffings for the cold packs, and I'm running out of things to put in there. Maybe what I need to do is buy a big folder of, like, GXs for a couple hundred or something like that, and have some cool stuff to put in there again. But that's for Tyler Went, and let's find Tyler Went's bag. Jump over here. What do you think of base set? Like, Sun and Moon base set, Sword and Shield base set. There's nothing wrong with them. They're fun. Get it if you want to get it. I think the XY era base set goes for like $800 now. It's really expensive. Oops. No more Zards, guys. Just Raichu and Gyarados. No, there'll be Zards. There's always going to be a chance for Zards in these custom wig packs, because Charizard's so popular. So we like to have Charizard in there. Frank Morrison. What's up, Frank? 2 more custom boosters. Sun and Moon Lost Thunder ×2. All right. Mr. Frank. So we got Custom Catcher. Now it's time for an instant loogie. Sneep. Custom Catcher. God damn, dude. How are these Lost Thunder so unlucky? Okay, this is actually kind of cool. This Xerneas might actually be a card worth grading. He looks awesome. And what do we have here? Ah. No GX, no full art. All right. Freaking Lost Thunder. Now, he also had 2 more custom boosters. Mister, I can't wait to get my double and back, says Packology. All right, so this is going to be a round of vintage common uncommons. They're considered lightly played. Sometimes I do this rather than a round of reverse hollows, because I think it's more fun, actually. And then we've got Darkrai GX. I believe this is actually Shining Darkrai GX from the Burning Shadows collection. It's actually kind of cool. Look him over carefully, because he came out of Shining Legends pin collections or something like that, and they really stuck him in there. So he might, it's possible he has a little bend on him, but if you got one without a bend, that's really good, because I think he's harder to grade precisely because of how he was packed. So if you get one that can grade a 10, he might be a worthwhile. He might be worth $100 as a 10. Mr. Frank. I'm looking at that one. That one looks pretty nice. I don't really discriminate between them. I've got a bunch in a box, and I just grab one, I put it in the pack. So there might be some that are in better shape than others. Yours is looking kind of good from the front. All right, Dave. Or not Dave, Frank. I think I was reading the name of the guy before you. Ivanski. What's up, Ivan? He says 2 more Team Up, 2 Lost Thunder, 2 Rebel Clash. Lost Thunder, the set that just keeps giving. Set that down. 2 Team Up. Have you guys seen the price of the Lugia for Lost Thunder? I think I saw one for like $1,000. No wonder. Okay, so some team up. 2 team up. Now hold up. He says team up Japanese. I think what he means is tag team Japanese. Is that what you mean? So this is team up, and it's not the same as tag team. I think he means tag team. The message says team up Japanese. I don't have team up Japanese. I've got tag team Japanese. There we go. Tag team Japanese, 2 Lost Thunder, 2 Rebel Clash. And the Rebel Clash is for Ivanski. Ivan, can you confirm that what you wanted was this? Is Ivan here? I bet Ivan is here. Mason said probably about another week after to receive it, after they grade ship it. What's up, Asian Tim? How's it going, man? I haven't seen you in a while. Mister doesn't have tag bolt. What? Lots and lots of dope coins. Speaking of which, about PSA, I have a large PSA returning. Probably going to arrive Thursday, Friday. That's my guess. They shipped it out this morning, Monday. And they usually use 3-day UPS Select, but usually the day they ship it out, that day doesn't get counted or something. So it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It'll probably arrive Thursday night if I'm lucky, if there's no delays. If there is a delay, it might arrive Friday night. So it's going to be another really large return. I need to make an announcement on it. It's mostly my cards, though, okay? So it's mostly my cards. There are some other people's cards in there. It's a really old order from forever ago, okay? It's most of you guys here today, it's not going to have your cards in it. It's going to have cards from a long time ago before you guys even knew me. Have you heard about the Charizard that we express shipped at CGC? No? How's it doing? I'm going to go ahead and open up Ivan's cards. Ivan, you said team up JP. I'm assuming you mean Japanese, so I think you meant tag team. Tag team and 4 Rebel Clash. Okay, give me a second. So I see 2 Rebel Clash in your message, but you're saying it's supposed to be 4, huh? That's fine. Let's go grab 2 more. Ouch. We'll fix it. All right. He's going to hit the boss's orders you're searching for. Oh, man. Are you scared? Nah, he'll just mind sweep for you. I'm just kidding. Don't worry, Ivan. You're going to pull boss's orders. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, or your money stays in my pocket. Lalo says, CGC graded cards are going to go up in price. Mark my words. Invest! They have to go up in price. They grade tougher than PSA. They grade tougher than PSA. So here's what's going to happen with the CGC cards. I swear to God. People who own cards and want to get them graded, they're going to go with the PSA because they want more money and a better grade on a poorly graded card. That's what they're going to want. But buyers like me and you are going to wise up and realize that the CGC cards are worth the money that they're asking. So that's going to happen. You just need more and more social media evidence that the grade is very tough, and so it's favorable for buyers. And buyers will start to value the CGC label, in my opinion. We got Trumbeak. I think CGC and BGS are going to be kind of like 2 sides of the same coin. The difference is CGC is very fast with grading, and BGS is not. BGS takes a very long time. I also don't like their online form. I think their online form is much slower. Of course, they could fix that. That's just a technology issue. They could fix that. That has nothing to do with their grading. So BGS ought to hire some good software engineers and get that good grading going. All right. No luck on Lost Thunder. Let's get Rebel Clash. We got Hone Edge. Yeah, I saw that. The video with PokeRev. He used that clickbait title. He had the little red circle. I was like, oh, God. It's cracked. Click it. We got Cinderace. I don't even collect cards. People will continue. Oh, man. Sometimes the comment section moves too fast. I can't keep up with you guys. I have no idea what you guys are saying there. Okay, what do we got here? Blacephalon. Look at this Blacephalon. Set this here. It's always hard to be a gentleman. You mean gentlewoman. Amen and a woman. All right. Lots of hollow cards. Let me go ahead and put this pile up top. He says, Gold Reshi, come on. Where's that Reshi ROM? Mom, I want the Reshi ROM. Your video on my side went black, and I restarted the app. Oh, weird. It was an inside job. YouTube's trying to get rid of me. I'm just kidding. Here we go. Ivanski. Gentle Whammon. Ivanski, you're eligible for $2 live shipping, okay? So if you want $2 live shipping, go for it. CGC slabs have been fixed. They don't open anymore. Let's be real. All the cases are plastic. Anyone can crack them open. Yeah, I mean, those videos where people popped them open with their fingers went viral, and they were really bad for CGC. So I'm sure they're probably overcompensating for that and really trying to fix it in a very good way, because, you know, when your reputation gets hurt as a business, that's not good, especially if it's a legitimate problem. So they're probably overcompensating, and they're probably going to make those cases really hard to open up now. CGC will only surpass BGS if they're consistent, but they won't surpass PSA anytime soon. Yeah, and the real reason that PSA has a foothold, I would say, on the card grading industry is because of the fact that you get an easier 10 with PSA. Look, it's not like super easy. PSA still grades pretty tough. I think the truth is, though, PSA allows off-centering in the front, and that's like outrageous, basically. Like, that's crazy. How can you call that a gem mint card if it's off-center in the front? So this is really great for sellers. And so there's a lot of motivation from sellers who have dollar signs in their eyes to grade with PSA. In fact, I was advising somebody who is having me grade for them. I was advising them to choose PSA for that precise reason. But if you were shopping for two of the same card, and one of them is a CGC 10 and the other one's a PSA 10, you better be considering the CGC, because you know it went through a stricter process. You see what I'm saying? Man, I sound like such a nerd, dude. Freaking nerd. I'm gonna beat myself up. Who did we just finish for? We finished for Mr. Ivanski. Next we have Javier. What's up, Javier? He says 5 All-Star and live shipping. I sent 8 for the priority mail. I have a bag. Sounds good. Mr. Javier, we're gonna get you that live shipping and a priority mailbox. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good luck. PSA does subgrades? What? No, they don't. I don't think PSA has to do subgrades to compete. Honestly, what they're doing is already working pretty well for them, so why change? But I think that PSA's biggest risk is people getting educated on social media about how card grading, you can't own card grading, you know? It's just a brand, guys. PSA is just a brand. What you truly desire is good grading, and PSA can't control that. So if their competitors doing a better job grading, and people wise up to this, it's going to take a bite out of their bottom line. And that's such a terrible thing, because it doesn't have to be that way. PSA should make improvements right now, right while CGC is coming out. They should make improvements right now to include a black label. They could call it PSA 11, they could call it PSA Perfect, I don't care. But they need to include a perfect grade so that you know, okay, that's just a regular 10 from PSA versus, oh, this card's actually a perfect grade. You know what I mean? So amongst the PSA 10s, there must be a few perfect grades here and there, but you just wouldn't know it. And I think that's a really important distinction to make, actually. It helps people understand when a card is actually perfect. And that's really good information. You know, wouldn't you want to know if your card's actually perfect? That's the whole reason people like grading. They like grading because you want to believe your card's a 10 out of 10. That's what you want to believe. Is it really a 10 out of 10? I don't know, man. I think it's more like a 9.5 out of 10 in a lot of cases. Dusk Noir, I'm perfect. Oh, thank you, mister. Mister, you're perfect. Pack number 2. They should be competitive. Mawile, what's subgrading? Subgrading is when they reveal why your card graded the way it graded. I don't think subgrading is actually that important. He says, yeah, but what about the thousands and thousands and thousands of cards that are already graded, says John Lohman. That's true. Well, basically what would happen is when they introduce, Blastoise Int, Charizard. When they introduce like a PSA, let's say 11, you would then have to go back and regrade your card to see if you can get an 11. And that would be great business for them as well and allow them to remain competitive with places like CGC and BGS. You know, CGC entered the market going, oh yeah, we're going to copy the model that BGS is using because we think is a better model. Sweet, we got Full Art Darkness Energy. They could have been like PSA. CGC could have chosen to be like PSA. They could have followed the same rules. They could have been like, yeah, your card can be off center in the front and it's still 10. They chose not to because they honestly believe that's not the right way to do things. And I have to agree with them. As somebody who's collected a lot of cards, I don't know how big my collection is at this point. It's really blown up in size. And I prefer to know when the card's a perfect grade. I really do. It's relevant information to a collector. To somebody who really wants a collection, it's very relevant information. To somebody who's just trying to make money off the cards, all you really want is this 10. That's all you want. But to somebody who's very interested in being a collector, that information is so vital. All right, Mr. Javier. Looks like we've shipped to you before. And you pitched in a little bit more to get the priority mail, so let's go with priority mail. Wow, it looks like the price of priority mail actually went up. That's crazy. Went up by a lot. Okay, there we go. He says, so you won't use PSA anymore? No, that's not true. I'm going to continue to use PSA, especially for cards that look like a 9.5. You would then use PSA, hoping that they bump it to a 10. And if a card looks like a perfect 10, you'll use CGC, because being able to get a pristine 10 or a perfect 10 from CGC is a very big deal. It should be worth a lot more than a PSA 10, because it's an actually perfect card. You know, I think the perfect 10 is the same idea as the black label. Mr. Javier, let's find the rest of your bag. It's the same idea. Yeah, I'll keep using PSA, because PSA allows me to slip a 9.5 past you. And as a seller, that's your job, is to sell your card for as much as possible. That's what you're supposed to be trying to do. But this is the thing. This is why I'm trying to educate people about CGCs, because once you realize that that's the situation, you should be taking 2 looks at that CGC 10 and going, oh, that's an actual 10. You know what I'm saying? Whereas when you look at the PSA 10, you're going to be questioning, is that a 9.5? And you're just calling it a 10 because you're nice to sellers? Because then all the sellers send their cards into you, right? So as a buyer, you need to be asking yourself that question. Should I get CGC with subgrades or no subgrades? So, Mr. Rakusagai, if you want a chance for the perfect 10, you have to have subgrades. Okay, so I recommend subgrades, especially on modern cards. If you're sending in vintage, you're probably not going to get the perfect 10, so you probably could skip subgrades. They're not too expensive, I guess. People like to look at the subgrades. So is PSA grading not as harsh? Yes, so PSA grading, it is tough, but it's not as tough, and that's the critical concept here. One of the biggest things I disagree with on PSA is the off-centering on the front. I really don't agree with the off-centering in the front. The front of the card should look very, very good. If there's a little off-centering in the back, not a bad deal. It doesn't look as bad. But off-centering in the front should be a 9 automatically. And if you have a little bit of off-centering, it should be a 9.5, because it's not perfect. And a 10 should be a perfect card. That's the whole point of having a top score. Why have a top score if it's not a perfect card? What's the point? I don't get it. So it's weird, because they call this a 10, and it's a nice round number, and it means you're thinking 10 out of 10. But really, this is more like 10 out of 11 is the reality. There's an 11th grade, is the perfect grade, and PSA currently doesn't offer it. And many of their 10s that they grade, they're just, they're more like 9.5s. So it's an illusion, really. It's an illusion of the mind. You see at the 10, you're like, perfect card. It's an illusion that PSA has created. It's very effective for them, and it's very effective for card sellers. It's not good for card buyers. That's the truth. All right, let me go jump to the other table. So let's see, we're shipping this in a padded envelope. Now, if you don't care about all that, if you're like, hey, a PSA 10's a PSA 10, I don't care, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that, by the way. Some people don't really care about the card being perfect. And there's always going to be a market for PSA 10s, so you shouldn't be afraid to buy a PSA 10. But I'm just telling you, for real hardcore collectors, it does make a difference. For collectors who are real serious about 10s, they're going to say, is that a 10 or is it a 9.5? Because there's a difference. They're not the same. Just because one company put its label on it doesn't mean it's really a 10. That's a really important idea to understand when buying your card. But yeah, there's always going to be a market of people who will buy a PSA 10 just because it has the PSA label. That's not true for me anymore. I'll buy all of them. I'll buy luxury grading. I'll buy GMA, I'll buy luxury grading, I'll buy BGS. on my CGC. The card inside has to be an actual 10 though. That's the important concept here. So for me, when it comes to card grading, I have no brand loyalty, and the most important issue is whether or not the card is truly a 10. Okay. Yeah, no brand loyalty at all. The only thing that matters is whether the grade reflects what you're really getting for the card. Okay, let's see. We're done with Javier. Thank you so much, Javier. Alex Trailer's next. He says 2 Lost Thunder, 1 Champion's Path. 2 Lost Thunder. Oops. Grab 3 of them. 2 Lost Thunder, 1 Champion's Path. Do I have any Champion's Path up here? Yeah. How do I know if the 10 is a 10? You have to open enough cards and see enough card grades to understand what a 10 is. Mister, who lost the Thunder? Someone did. Zeus. Yeah, when it comes to card grading, I have no brand loyalty. Only the card inside matters. And that means I'm open-minded to buying luxury grading. I'm open-minded to buying GMA, but they have to be actual 10s. A PSA 10 will sell for double a CGC 9.5. Yeah, so, and I think that's a big deal, Nick. So I feel like CGC is honest about what you're buying, and because they're honest, you avoid it. You know what I mean? It shows you that people do want 10s, and so they avoid the 9.5, because nobody wants a 9.5 sitting on their shelf. Everyone wants a 10. PSA simply lies about it being a 10. They're like, this is technically a 9.5 by BGS's standard and CGC's standard, but for us, it's a 10. And so it's a lower grading standard, but it gets you that number you want. And this is why it's so effective amongst sellers and not so much amongst buyers. Buyers just care about the 10, and that's why I'm warning you guys, go for that CGC 10, go for that BGS 10. And when you have a PSA 10 in front of you, you need to be questioning what you're buying. You should be questioning it. So I'm trying to educate you guys on that. Mr. I back at 10 pristine with subgrades that are also not a 10. It's a joke to buy graded cards. It's smarter to grade raw, says Henry. Yeah, I mean, to a degree it is. I think that there's... Listen, I know exactly what you're saying. You're basically saying we don't even need the grading companies, right? But some people, they don't want to have to... They want to be able to live under this almost like imaginary law that these grading companies have created. So it's like this. Oh, we're the sports authority, professional service authority, whatever their name is. This is a 9. And now you can say, without having to actually analyze the card, you're saying, this is a 9 according to them, and you have to pay the 9 price. You know what I mean? So there is a bit of liquidity that they add to the market because people will actually buy into that style of thinking about the grading. But I'm saying, as a real collector, you should just actually be looking at the card, no brand loyalty. And yeah, so it's a very interesting concept because they do sort of build a reputation as being accurate at grading cards. So really what you're looking for is disagreements over what is a 10, which is what I have with PSA. I have a disagreement. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Cold packs this time. A disagreement over what should be considered a 10, as well as situations where the card is actually misgraded. Remember Mahasvara's return? He had those Hidden Fates full arts, and they were so off-center in the front, right? Like it was so off-center, it's crazy. And yet they're like, yeah, that's a 10. I was like, are you joking? That's terrible. It's definitely a 9. It's not even a 9.5. It's just a straight 9. And that's a big deal. If he tried to sell that to me as a 10, I would have to analyze the card with my own eyes rather than just trusting this number on the label. I'd have to see it with my own eyes and go, no, I don't want your card because it's overpriced. It should be priced as a 9. And that's the situation you can run into. But some people want to just be able to move cards back and forth. A 10 is a 10, a 9 is a 9. If only that was true and consistent with the way that they graded, it could work that way. You know, even if PSA 10 is a lower standard than CGC and BGS, as long as the 10 was consistent, you could still trade it as a PSA 10. But you would still run into these situations where some PSA 10s are more like a PSA 11. They're technically perfect. You wouldn't even know it because they don't offer that style of grading. So wouldn't you prefer to buy the perfect PSA 10 rather than the imperfect one, the 9.5? And you just wouldn't know how to differentiate between these two things. You know it with the CGC and with BGS because they grade harder. Mr. Alex Trailer, they grade harder, and that's good for the buyer and bad for the seller. It means basically that when you get a BGS 10 or a CGC 10, that really you should be selling it for more than the PSA 10. You should actually probably be getting more money in some cases. Or maybe another way to look at it is some PSA 10s are overpriced. They should actually be considered a PSA 9, but nobody really knows this yet, so they're still going like for the full price of a 10. Mr. Chris, he says, one custom pack. Have I been jibber-jabbering enough? Mr. Chris, what are you guys' thoughts on this subject? You know, I made a post about this on TikTok, and it upset a lot of people, actually. There were people who were upset that I was saying that. They're like, a PSA 10 is a PSA 10, mister. Move on. That's what they're saying. They're like, stop thinking about it. I was like, well, it kind of matters. Come on, man. You can't say it doesn't matter at all. You're lying to yourself. If I offered you a black label and a PSA 10 that was off-center in the front, would you say they're equal? Of course not. You know they're not equal. You're in denial. And I don't want people to be in denial. It's better not to be in denial. It's better to just be smart and clever about what's going on. If I offered you a BGS Black Label 10 and a PSA that's off-center in the front, and I said these should be the same price. Maybe the guy who has the PSA card says yes, but the guy who got the BGS 10, he's like, hell no. Because he can see the difference. It's visual. You can actually see the difference. And these cards they're all about visual appeal, right? Curve appeal. Chris T, where's your bag? He says, I need a new bag. I'm crazy. I'm sorry, Chris. They don't want to think their card is flawed. They prefer the denial. That's a little bit true, I think. That's a little bit true. It's threatening to be told that your collection might not be in such a good condition that you were originally told it was. And but the truth has to come out. People have to realize what's actually true. And that's so really important. And actually, it's good information to have. If you have a lot of PSA 10s in your collection, you need to go back through and find out if any of them could get the black label or the CGC Perfect 10. So you need to go back and kind of comb through them, find out if any of your PSAs are perfect. Okay, now we have Billy Baumgartner. What's up, Billy? Hey, mister, can I get a custom pack? I have a bag. Also, I hope you sent my PSA 8 Rayquaza 1. I pay for live shipping. Still no email on shipping. Says Billy. Yeah, you know, it's weird, Billy. A few people didn't get any messages, so it's weird. I wonder what's going on. You know, one time we actually had UPS pick up all the packages, and then they returned it a few days later. I hope something like that didn't happen. Tell you what, let me look you up, Billy. Billy, I'll look you up right now because I'm talking about this and I'm going to scare you by saying that. That actually happened one time. UPS picked up our outgoing mail for USPS, the other company. And then the UPS man came to my door one day and he's like, these are yours. It's like, oh, thanks. Perfect. It was kind of a similar situation. I was getting messages from multiple people who were saying they never got an email. I think the email goes out when the mailman scans the code. Okay, Billy, I see you've got 2 items. They're both in transit. That's good news. It means they have been scanned. Let's see, when were they shipped? One was shipped on the 21st. The other was shipped on the 23rd. And it says arrived at post office for the older one. How about the other one? So your second package says arrived at USPS facility. So I think they're both waiting to go out. I think they're very close to arriving at your home, mister. It says it's in Arizona right now. Where are you from? Oh, I should have looked. I'm sorry. So it says both of your packages are currently in Arizona, Billy. And maybe there's just a problem that happened. Maybe the emails just didn't go out for some reason. I don't know. By the way, speaking of which, so Billy, I want to show you something, Billy. You guys can understand this real fast. So Mr. Billy, your purchase is pending. Do you see this? Pending. So we're making a big change on this channel. I no longer accept pending payments. In other words, I can't open your custom pack because you haven't really paid for it yet. The money's still waiting to arrive. And in the past, with pending payments, I would just open the pack and not worry about it. But I found out I lost thousands of dollars to those kind of transactions. Most of them clear, but a number of them do not ever clear. So we can't open that. We can't open your pack until it's not pending anymore. I'm going to try and see if I'm allowed to do a refund. I don't think I can do refunds on pending payments even. All right. So when the payment status is pending, I'm not even allowed to refund it. Man, that's a big deal. Ah, man, I would like to just refund you the money so that you could just have it back in your account. So basically, normally what would happen when a payment is pending, you would normally have this button right here would say refund, but there's no way to refund this right now because it's pending. And I actually kind of knew that because I've dealt with pending payments in the past. They're non-refundable until the money actually is done moving. If you need to refund this payment to the sender for any reason, you may do so by using send money. The refund payment option is only available after a payment is sent. Oh man. I'm not going to do that either. I'm not going to send you money because if your order gets canceled and my money goes through, that would be a terrible situation. So let me think about this for a minute. I need to create a payment pending list. That's what I need to do. So Mr. Billy Baumgartner, I'm going to go create a payment pending list in the Discord now. What kind of advice is that from PayPal? PayPal's like, not sure if the money's going to arrive? Go ahead and send them money. What? That's terrible advice. All right, we're creating a channel called Payment Pending. And it's going to be a private channel, so only I see it. So we're going to call this Payment Pending and keep it hidden from the rest of the Discord for people's privacy. You guys have no idea how many private channels there are. There's like 50 private channels in the Discord that you never see. And then even the moderators don't see it. So can I look up transactions by ID number, by the way? Okay, give me a second. I want to see if I can search by transaction ID. I don't think so. Transaction ID. So I'm going to have to write your name down and the amount. Payment pending, Billy Baumgartner, $20. We'll also do the date. So 1/26/2021. All right, so I apologize, Billy Baumgartner. That's a big change we're making on this channel because I audited all of the pending payments from last year, and I lost close to $24,000 last year from people who sent pending payments that then canceled rather than actually going through. So I can't do that anymore. I can't open any pending payments anymore. It's just not going to happen. It's a big change on the channel. It's gonna make it so that doesn't happen twice. Again, most of them actually do clear. It's just that some of them do not. And when they don't clear, the only option I have is to go back to the buyer and basically beg them to pay for something that they thought they already paid for. And they might have been the ones that canceled it too. I don't know. I don't think in most cases, but maybe there's some cases. All right, Billy, so I've got you on the refund list. Billy, when it goes through, if you want, when the pending's done, if you want, I can still open the cards for you at that point. If you prefer the refund, I can give you a refund, but it has to actually finish arriving in the account before the refund option's available. Sorry for that long explanation. I just want to make sure it's real clear to everyone. I don't accept pending payments in PayPal anymore. Okay, next up we have Mr. Jeremy Tierney. Jeremy, he says, hey, mister, been taking a break from Pokemon for a while, but I'm back. All right, what's up? That's Jet69, right? You got a large bag somewhere. He says, 22 packs of Darkness and that PSA 9 Wigglytuff, please. All right. So, Jeremy, one change that's been made is we go by real names now. And I'm pretty sure you have a big bag over here somewhere. I could be wrong about that. I feel like you do. There we go. All right, Jet69 on this as well. Beautiful. Thanks, man. Look at that. It's got that lovely little swirl by the foot. People care a lot about swirls, apparently. And 22 packs of Darkness. Let's get you a fresh box. Mister, what do you think about PCA, European Grading and GROD? I would accept cards from every company that grades card. The only thing that matters to me is if they appropriately graded the card. That's the only thing that matters. Any grading card company can sell me a card at a premium price if it's truly a 10. That's all I care about. Rakusagai says, so my Salamence PSA 10 is worth less than a CGC 10? The answer to that question is not necessarily. It depends on whether or not your Salamence is off center. So you need to check the front of the card. You need to look for whether PSA allowed floss to go through. And that's the difference between the two companies. CGC will not allow any floss to go through. So you might actually have a PSA 10 that could cross grade as a CGC 10. But there's a lot of CGC 10s that there's a lot of PSA cards that would not cross grade. They would be like, nah, this is BGS, this is CGC 9 or CGC 9.5, and that's the problem. All right, here we go. You ready, Jet? Glad you're back, man. Let's see what you get. He says, I won that card from you, remember? I do remember that. That was such an awesome win. Sneep. That was back when we did the small, medium, and large custom booster packs, and it was a list. Remember that? It was a list. We had dice. What the? We would roll dice to split the deck in half, and oh man, it was such a bad idea. So no dice anymore. Dice is not going to be part of anything we do on this table. So stupid of me. It was just for splitting the deck in half. That's all it was. But it just looks bad. It looks like a gambling or a lottery or something like that, right? That's what it looks like. That's right, the boot. Das Boot! We haven't had Das Boot in a long time. I miss it, actually. I also missed the giveaway wheel, the, what do they call that? The Energy Lotto. Who was here long enough that you remember the Energy Lotto? It actually had Lotto in the name. How stupid was that? When we very first started the channel, we had this raffle drum where you would buy a $5 energy card. I'd write your name down, I'd put it into the drum, and then I'd spin the drum and pull a name out. And it was called the Energy Lotto. And I learned later that lotteries are illegal. So I'm like, oh my God, we got to stop doing that. I just didn't know. I didn't know, right? Nobody taps you on the shoulder and tells you. You just kind of figure it out when you go reading about it. And so I stopped that the moment I found that out. And then we moved on to those small, medium, and large custom booster packs. But even those were kind of weird. They looked like a raffle, didn't they, because of the lists? And finally, we've settled on a truly good system, the custom booster packs. You always get a card, and no dice, no weirdness, no lists, no waiting. You get your card right away. So it's a much, much better system. And it's so close to what we do with regular cards. So, I mean, take a look at what Jet's opening right here. So Jet's opening a pack that looks exactly like my packs. It's the same thing. Yeah, so, but I mean, I was so new. I didn't know what I was doing back then. And all I want to do is follow the law. I don't want to break any laws. I have no reason to break any laws. Oops, did I just give you a non-hollow? My bad. Oh, you got Lugia too, huh? We'll toss the Lugia over. Good luck, Jet. Let's see what you get. Mr. Jet, you got Butterfree V. Yep. Lots of things to learn. Takes a lot of learning. Kangaskhan. All right. Scorch. We've got Darmanitan. Mister, make a video on how swirls do not add value. New mistake. Okay, some people may actually really like the swirls. You know, typically cards are similar to each other. That's the deal. Cards look identical. And the holographic swirls are like one of the only things that makes one card look different from another card when we're talking about the same card. So like Blaine's Moltres is a great example. You got Blaine's Moltres with no swirl and another Blaine's Moltres with the swirl. So people are like, oh, I got a swirl on mine. And it's just kind of like this fun thing that you talk about because that's what you do with Pokemon cards. You fawn over them. However, would I pay an extra $1,000 for the one with the swirl? No, I just wouldn't. I wouldn't pay a lot more. Maybe you'll pay a little bit more. If you really like that swirl, maybe you'll pay a little bit more. You know what I mean? But I wouldn't pay a lot more for it. That's silly. And people who are desperate to sell their card, they're like, it's the swirl. It's got a big swirl on it. You know what I mean? And they expect you to buy their card sooner or pay a lot more. And really, I mean, I don't think it affects the value as much as people think it does. Have I ever thought about taking Zealous payment? They don't have fees. What's Zealous? Is that like a digital currency? Maybe. I mean, I think sticking to PayPal is really important here because it allows me to do all of my bookkeeping from a single website. Saw a guy trying to trade his... Oh, I didn't get to read that. Mr. selling Pokemon illegally. He rolls dice. Oh, man. Yeah, those are some wild times. I had no idea what I was doing back then, though. I wouldn't have done it if I'd known. Actually, we most recently got rid of those pack battles. Remember pack battles? People like the pack battles, but those are definitely a game of chance, aren't they? A pack battle is a game of chance. There's money involved you buy to enter into a game, and then the game is a game of chance where one person pulls better cards than another person, and the person who pulled the better card keeps all the cards. So it's a game of chance, and that's an illegal lottery. So we most recently got rid of pack battles as well. No pack battles. What do we got here? We've got Electrike. Sweet. Place this here. We'll bring pack battles back, but you have to pay in Dogecoin. Rookity. And Hollow Arczolt. All right, mister. Straight out of the booster box. No hyper rares, no Charizard. I'm sorry, Jet. That's a tough round. That's a tough round. It's all gravy, baby. No, but honestly, I wouldn't even accept digital currency to do something like that because I don't think it matters what you use to play the game. It's always illegal. I'm not here to host an illegal lottery. I have no interest in that. Sell cards in an honest way. Put this over here. I felt robbed. Oh, are you Jet? Are you Jeremy? Let's see what you got. You got Crobat, Salamence, Centiskorch, and Butterfree. And that is probably a hot box sitting over there. Let me get you a bonus card, man. Bonus! I know you like those bonus cards. Do I think Dogecoin will go up? Sure. Why not? All right. Raichu as well. Wow. That's pretty good. Jeremy has some tough luck tonight. Let me get you a fresh bag, though. You're thinking close-minded. Some people care enough to go out their way and pay a little extra for swirls. It's not a theory, it's a fact. Yeah, I mean, I think you could pay a little extra for a swirl if you really want it. It's so weird to me though because I don't like to think that the swirl really affects the grade or not the grade, the value of the card that much. So for me, it's not like a deal breaker. I'll buy a card that does not have a swirl on it. Doesn't matter. Honestly, I didn't even think about it very much. It's like just a thing to talk about. You're like, ooh, look at mine. It's got a swirl on it. But in terms of card value, a card's a card. And if one doesn't have a swirl, big deal. Who cares? Jeremy, I place your bag up top, okay? Andrew Edouard. Andrew says, one wigged, one Japanese tag team. All right. Mr. Andrew. We're going a little bit slower tonight because I'm a little bit tired tonight. I only slept for 4 hours tonight, so we're just opening the packs real nice and slow. Some nights we go real fast, don't we? My Blaine Arcanine has a swirl, so it's invaluable. I guess that's how people feel about their cards sometimes, though, you know, for real. They're like, I'm not giving up this card. You know what I should do? I should have custom booster packs that cost like $500. And I should put like multi-$1,000 cards in the packs. Just for like big rollers, you know what I mean? Big spenders. And the reason that would never work is because there wouldn't be enough people buying them for them to not be searched. They would definitely be searched. Oh, but you know what I could do? I could make it so that you do have to use a reserve list. So maybe we'll do a reserve list for something like that one day. Who knows? That would be going back to that whole concept of the raffle, wouldn't it? So Andrew Edouard, one wigged, one Japanese tag team. Let's go ahead and open up your wigged pack. Raichu. High roller wigged pack. Put only the big stuff in there. Multi-$1,000 cards. Sneep. Snorlax V says, like the stream. What? Uh-uh. What do we got here? We have... Oh, man, it's Mawile. I don't think Mawile that good of a pull. What do you guys think? Mawile's okay. I mean, compare that to, like, Charizard, though. Or Pikachu Zekrom. Please. Please, Pikachu. Show up in my pack. Andrew Sanchez. That's pretty much the same thing, right? Andrew Edward, did you need a new bag? I don't remember if you need a new bag. Andrew Edward. Here we are. How's it going, Andrew? 1 card bag. Well, now it's a 10 card bag, isn't it? It's an 11 card bag. Because all those hollows, man, those hollows fill these boxes up fast. If we removed all the hollows out of everyone's bags, probably the table would not be so overflowing. I mean, look at the way this looks now. It did not always look like this. The whole thing is just bags now. It's crazy. That middle shelf used to be empty. I used to be able to use it. Should have bought 2 wigged packs. Uh-oh, Andrew. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 2 Cosmic, 3 wigged packs. All right, so let me get a fresh box of Cosmic open. These just arrived. Okay, fresh Cosmic. High Roller Week Pack would pretty much just be those eBay 700 Pokemon mystery boxes. Snorlax, unban yourself. You said the S word. What? $6 for live shipping. No bag, says Ruben. Hello, Ruben. He wants live shipping, huh? So here are your 2 Cosmics. Cosmic Eclipse. And then 3 wigged packs. Pack number 1. Oh, Andrew, you're so right. Andrew, you should have bought 2. Oh, my God, Andrew. You were so right, man. It was literally the next pack. Oh, so sorry, man. Let's see what it is. Steam Siege Booster Box plus the Steam Siege roll in the Discord. So some of you guys don't know this. There's an actual Steam Siege roll for anyone who has opened up a full box, 36 packs of Steam Siege. There is a roll. So now you've got the roll. Pack number 2 is Gyarados. That is the Steam Siege roll for men only. For masculine men. You can't have it if you're a little boy with the little boy toy. It says that's gotta hurt. Oh, you were 1 pack away, Andrew. 1 pack away. So here's the way this works, Ruben. If you send me a message in the Discord letting me know that you pulled the Steam Siege box, I will add the Steam Siege roll to your account. So you'll show up with the little gear next to your name on the sidebar. How cool is that? Let's go ahead and grab you 36 packs. Are you ready? 1. I'm a 5'3" fit girl, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, so this is 18. That's the first half of the box. And then over here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And 18. All right. So I have a lot of Steam Siege, basically, and I said, all right, it's time to get a Steam Siege box today. And you got your 2 packs of Cosmic. Let's start with your Cosmic. Let's start there. Should be a sealed box. I'm afraid it's not going to be a sealed box, okay? Don't worry, he'll get the hot pulls anyways. I promise. Okay, put that over there. Here goes. Oh my God. Look at that. Starting out with hyper rare Solgalea. Okay. That's not bad. And pack number 2. What is this guy like blessed with? Oh my God. I'm disgusted. He pulls Solgalea and Piplup like it's not even difficult. Oh, Mr. Ruben, I think you're having the best night of anyone tonight. Holy Jesus Christ, dude. You're Poke blessed tonight. Easy like $300, $400 between those two if they grade 10. Okay, I'm going off the 10 prices. And now we're going to find out what you get out of your Steam Siege. Jesus, Ruben. The frick? We're going to have to ban you. Ban Ruben! Pain says should be a sealed box. Yeah, I know. So when I wrote the card up, I already knew this is what I meant by a box. I meant 36 packs. I could have just written down 36 packs. I probably should have. But what happened was I had a lot of tins, and those tins had packs of Steam Siege in them. And so I pulled these loose Steam Siege packs myself, and they're totally unsearched. They're the good stuff. Unless they're the bad stuff, in which case they're the bad stuff. I probably shouldn't say they're the good stuff until we finish opening them all. I've seen loose packs do poorly before, ones that I pulled myself. Actually, we had one guy, he was going to go into a submarine. He was like in the Navy, and he was going to spend the next like whatever months in a submarine. And so he was spending all of his spare cash here on the channel to open up all these boxes of like Cosmic Eclipse and everything. And he started buying Unbroken Bonds back then. And those Unbroken Bonds were coming out of blister packs that are straight out of a sealed case, right? I'd got a sealed case of blisters. And they were so bad. He pulled like only GXs, no full arts. It shocked me. I ended up giving him like a free half box of Unbroken or something like that because I was so shocked at how bad the pulls were. So I suppose it's possible. So here we go. Gastrodon. Oh, right. You happen to have bought live shipping too. So here's the crazy part, guys. Ruben also bought live shipping. So he's keeping all of his bulk too on top of that. Wow. Perfect time to have bulk shipping. You got this whole box. We got Fungus. Mareep, here we go. $30,000 Steelix. 10K, 20K, could be 30K. Mister, did you keep in contact with Von Don? Von Doom! Von Doom's still in the server. Yeah, I see him. I say hi to him. How's it going, Von Doom? See, that's me saying hi to Von Doom. Nice. Xerneas Break. I think this card actually looks kind of cool. Okay, what do we have here? We got Fungus. It's Fungus. We've got Chandelure Rufflet. Oh, there we go. 10K, 20K, could be 30,000. How about Temlet? Temlet, he's not collecting Pokemon cards quite as much, so I don't see him as quite as often. But yeah, he's popped in. He bought some cards the other day. I've got a PSA card to ship back to him, so I'm sure he needs to say hi to me and make sure that his address is up to date. So there we go. Full Art Steelix. Found out my wife kind of likes Steelix. No, she likes Onyx. She says she didn't like Steelix. My bad. She says she likes the original Onyx, but not Steelix as much. I was like, that doesn't make sense to me. Steelix is basically Onyx. Shiftry Halucha. She was talking about her favorite Pokemon. Did you know my wife's favorite Pokemon? It appears to be Suicune. That's her favorite one, is Suicune. She likes Persian and a Alolan Persian. So she likes Persian, Meowth. She likes Suicune. She likes Onyx, apparently. I know Wellix will approve of that. Wellix will be like, that's great. I'm trying to remember, what other Pokemons does she like? That's right, the one from Team Up. Oh my god. Whoa, damaged cards. Woo! Well, luckily, it's just a reverse holo this time, so very interesting. That must have gotten damaged in shipping or something. Weird. How did that get damaged? Luckily, there was nothing good in there. Let's try the next one. Audit! We have Bisharp. And Kling Clang Hollow. And Dino. Okay, so that's the first half of the box. We haven't heard from Giratina Rayquaza. That's true, and I have a ton of his Hidden Fates pulls, so he really ought to just go ahead and tell me to ship those out. I'll send him a message. I think I have his PM name. I think he goes by Giratina Rayquaza, doesn't he? I need to say hi to him and ask him if he still wants me to ship. Maybe I'll make an offer to buy it back from him or something. I don't know. All right, here we go. That was a while ago. He told me, last time I spoke to him, he told me to hold on to them because he wanted to grade them. That's what he told me. But maybe the cost of grading is like so high that it kind of like is scaring him off. So maybe what I can do is I can offer to grade them for like half of the, basically tell him like, look, you got a lot of Hidden Fates, and what you can do is pay for me to grade them using some of the cards. And that's true, by the way, guys. You can pay me to grade your cards using your other cards that you don't want. So you can pay me in cards. It's kind of like trading, actually, I guess. So that way he can get some of the best ones graded and finally get those cards back. He says, I like that video title you had. Which one? All right, second half of the box. Remember, Mr. Ruben, you are entitled to the Steam Siege roll in the Discord. Just send me a message, a private message, and I will get you that roll. I got to know what your Discord name is to get it, to give it out, right? Here goes, pack the second half of the box. We got Meryl and Samurott. It's Samurott. Do you think Shining Fates will never reach Walmart or Target shelves? That's right. There's going to be a guy sitting in a chair next to the Pokemon card aisle all day, every day, just waiting to scoop up those Pokemons. Here we go. We've got Magearna EX. It's Magearna. You did it. Anything excited planned for your TikTok? Yeah, for the TikTok, I have some vintage packs, and I have a really nice PSA 10 card I want to show off. Really nice. So you don't want to miss that because it's a card you probably didn't even know existed. It's a card I've been wanting for a while, but I just never really had the money. We've got Samurott, Ampharos, Hollow. Pulling plenty of hollows. Where are those full arts? We want more than one full art. Please. Persian. High Dragon. So you're pulling lots of hollows. Ninja Boy. Clauncher. Nidoran. Wow, you got two of the Nidorans now. Bastiodon. Oh no. That was kind of a cold half of the box. Nidoking Reverse Hollow. Nice, dude. Let me sleeve that up. This artwork of Nidoking is in Steam Siege, and I would love to have a PSA 10 of that. And another break. You got Yanma break. What? Let me tell you what. I'm going to get you one more pack because that one pack was damaged and because we want to give you another chance for full art. He says, looks like he got way less hits than a normal box. Yeah, interesting. He got a lot of break cards. Do you think it's worth express grading on Amazing Rare Rayquaza? Probably not. I mean, you could do like the CGC Express, and if it came back like a perfect 10, then yeah, that would be totally worth it. Okay, tell you what, man. 2 more packs. Let's see if we can get you a full art. Just this one time, I'm going to give you all these booster packs, and it's going to be amazing. He's already doing pretty good. Usually I try to save the pity pulls for somebody who's doing real bad. Another break card. So you've got all the break cards. That's nothing wrong with that. And he says, I sent you a message on Discord. Very good. All right. Was that a Pikachu? No, that's Galvantula. There's no Pikachu in this set, right? So let me go ahead and get you that roll right now. Okay, cool. And the way this works, I'll show people me handing that roll out to you. So we head over to members. So here we are. We have 3,800 members in our Discord, many of whom join because they have to in order to order cards. And we're going to type in your name. We're going to type in Lion. There it is. And we're going to choose Steam Siege. Sweet. Now you got the Steam Siege roll. How cool is that? And this will change the color of your that'll change the color of your name, and it'll also allow you to show up on the sidebar, which I'll show you right now. Give me a moment. So let's go to general chat. And wait, does it not show up on the sidebar? Because that's not how it's supposed to be. It's definitely supposed to show up on the sidebar. All right, give me a minute. It doesn't show up on the sidebar, but I can fix that very quickly. Steam Siege is supposed to show up. Maybe I told myself to make it show up, and I never did. Yeah, there it is. Display role members separately from online members. Huh. So then where is it? Oh, you know what? Maybe it's just not ranked high enough. 1 second, guys. No, it's ranked. Steam Siege. Huh. Maybe it's a glitch. Let me try moving it by 1. All right. Try that again. That, or maybe nobody with the Steam Siege role is actually in the server at the moment. Oh, nobody with the Steam Siege role was in the server at the moment. So there he is. He shows up on the side. See? Pretty cool, huh? So there's the moderators. Here's people with Poke Rich. And there's Mr. Lion with the Steam Siege. Sweet. All right. Well, I'm glad you at least got the full art Steelix. Believe it or not, there's plenty of boxes out there that only have 1 full art in them. Especially older boxes run into that problem. So you guys may be like, oh, well, that box is cold. Well, there are cold boxes. That's the truth. Even sealed boxes can be cold. Let's go ahead and get you shipped out now, Mr. Rubin. Mr. Rubin. Okay. Grab this real fast. I feel like I've already shipped you before. I have shipped you before. Yep, it's the same address. Very good. And you're going to end up going out priority mail as well because you have all this bulk. Very cool. All right, this will take me an extra minute to do the shipping. So give me a second here, guys. Wow, can't believe I'm finally running low on these ETBs. Oh, that reminds me, I got a bunch of stuff to ship from like eBay. Okay, so first I gotta grab this big pile of bulk. That one right there. I gotta get that into the ETB. When you're moving a large stack like this, you gotta be careful because it can like pop out of your hand very quickly. And if it does, it's like 52 card pickup, but like times 10 basically. Like there's so many cards here right now. What is it, like 360 cards here in the stack? Yeah, if they spill out, it'll be annoying. All right. How do you guys like me giving out holographic cards every single time you open a pack now? You guys like that? Is that an improvement? You know, I've been avoiding doing that the whole time because it's like, it just makes it so much harder to have all the bags on the table because your bags really fill up. But I just feel like, you know, somebody even mentioned it to me. They were like, well, weren't you going to give out holos? And I was like, yeah, I was. And I think it's the right thing to do. Okay, let me grab your beautiful hit cards. There we go. We got your beautiful hits. Yeah, congratulations on that. Good luck, man. That was some very good luck with that pull. We're going to triple bag you this one because it's got its nice cards in it. Give it a little extra protection. All right. And we'll go ahead and stuff the ETB a little bit so that the ETB, the packs inside, can't move. So I put a little pressure. It's too much pressure probably. Let's see. There we go. Probably put a little bit of this on top. All right. So his cards are situated in the ETB. Now it's sealed. Now I need one of those USPS bubble wrappers. Here it is. Bubble envelopes. All right, you're live shipped, mister. Wow, what a lucky night. Now you can tell your mom that you were investing in Pokemon. I did it. I invested. Woo. All right, let's see who's next. Mr. Jack Gray. Hello, Jack. Hi, mister. I have a bag. Can I get one of those Japanese tag team packs? And the Blaine's Moltres. Whoa. Here we go, Blaine's Moltres. Oops. Oops. Hi, Mister. If Mister wants to sell a tin with 4 packs from Black Friday, that was $9.99 and we buy it, it's no scam. That's right. What? People complaining about my prices? I hate it. Just don't buy it. Why does this say that? Oh, that's right, because Zachary traded it to me, didn't he? What's up, man? Been a while. How's it going, Ghost Lord? Welcome back, man. Ghost Lord TV. What's up? How's the channel been? We've been growing. I'm new here. What should I expect from buying one of those $20 packs? You should expect to have about a 1, maybe like a 1 in 10 odds of getting something nice out of them. So it can be, sometimes it could be as low as 1 in 5, but your odds are not good, so be careful. Mr. Jack. I don't have to write your name down because you ordered live shipping, right? No, you didn't order live shipping, so we are going to write your name down. Thank you so much, Jack. Ooh. Well, you know, if we're giving out like whole booster boxes, think about how that divides by 20. You know what I mean? 1 pack equals disappointment. Ah, man. Does anyone play the Mude bot? What? All right, let's get some more cards on the table. Do I have some that have never been priced? Yeah, let's get some that have never been priced. Here we go. Okay, so Clefairy, Japanese Jungle Victory Bell, and Japanese Beedrill. So it's 9, 10, 9. Let's see how much the Beedrill is. That's Japanese. Japanese base Beedrill, PSA 9. There are none for sale. He's already taken. Oof, one sold for only $30 in December. I'm not selling mine for $30. Yeah, no, I am definitely not selling mine for that little. So he's considered a rare pull, and the Japanese base set booster packs sell for like $500 now at least. Let me look up the Clefairy real fast. That guy who sold his for $30, I wish I could go back in time and go buy it myself because that is a steal. So it looks like you can get a Clefairy for $150. Is that right? Yes. So the Clefairy is going to be $150. Wow, even that seems low. You know what? I don't agree with the prices on these in the market, so I could either raise the price really high or I can just hold on to them. I'm going to probably go hold on to them. Maybe I'll go buy up the ones on the market because that's a little low in my opinion. Just based off of the actual cost of the packs, that's low. Let's get the Victory Bell. Okay, Victory Bell. PSA 10. So we have one Japanese jungle, and it's listed for $400, and I will go ahead and match that price. I mean, the Japanese base pack, it doesn't even guarantee you a holo. You get a holo about half the time. How can that only be $150? That just feels underpriced. So weird. And this is a lot more of an appropriate price. $397 for a 10. That just makes sense because of the price of the actual packs. And then if it was a 9, I would expect it to be around the $200 range. Supply and demand, these cards aren't wanted. Maybe you're right, Pokejohn. I want them if they're priced that low, though, so I'm probably going to go wipe that market out. We'll go ahead and put the Charizard back here. And we'll place this over here. Let's see, what else? We got some lovely looking rocket returns. Oh, I got 2 of these Sandshrews. Sandshrew 8. Look at that lovely Sandshrew. I don't even know what he's worth. I have no clue. Rocket returns are really rare. Okay, so somebody's asking $100 for the 8. Yeah, I think that's roughly what I would ask. It's about $100. Put this over. Oh, hold on. It needs a little sticker. Oh, I didn't think you were hating. I was just thinking about it out loud. I was thinking I might have to go buy some Japanese base set, because if Japanese base set's really priced around that way, that looks good to me. Good as a buyer. Okay, there we go. So we got Sandshrew. Lovely, lovely Sandshrew. Let me show you something about the Sandshrew, guys. So I think that some sets really do offer some very rare cards, but they suffer from a problem where they're so rare, nobody really knows about them. So they don't get a lot of views. They don't get a lot of high profile views from anyone. And this causes a problem where people don't even know they want it. Okay, Rocket returns. And we're going to look up Sandshrew, if it will load. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so let me show you guys how many of those Sandshrews actually exist. Are you ready? Oops. Sandshrew, reverse foil. This is from Rocket Returns. There are 2 10s, 13 9s, and 4 8s, for a total of 19 ever graded. So he's unusually rare. And people don't appreciate that with the Rocket Returns cards. Oh well, it's not a big deal. I'm holding on to my Rocket Returns cards, but yeah, actually, I don't know. Should I hold on to the 8? Should it even be for sale? It's so weird. He's actually quite rare. You know, I think I will let him go, because I think in order for these cards to go up in price, people actually have to have them at some point in their life. So Mr. Arizona OG says, nobody wants them. That's why. How could anyone want them when they don't even know they exist? That's the whole point I'm trying to make. You're telling me there's 2 10s ever in the world? That means there's 2 guys in the world holding on to this Sandshrew 10. Nobody even knows he's out there. This is Sandshrew from the Team Rocket Returns collection. This is a reverse foil in the collection. It has this lovely stamp right here, and it is awesome, especially for people who like to collect Rocket cards. It's from 2004. It's a very old set. Okay, so right after Aquapolis and Expedition Base set and Sky Ridge ended, you get this set, X Team Rocket Returns, you get the EX sets. So this comes right after Sky Ridge. And yeah, Rekusake says don't sell, and I'm kind of leaning that way too, but it's weird though, because I feel like maybe I do need to sell in order to help people understand that this card even exists out in the market. It's so weird. I just think people don't know it's out there. Again, only 18 of them graded. You're just not going to run into them. Mister, don't you have some Japanese Raichus that just came in? Japanese Raichus. Oh, you're talking about the CGC ones? Those are the no rarity Raichus. What is the rarest pack you've ever opened? That's a good question. I don't know. Tammy Lowe wants it. I opened up some Japanese Sky Ridge recently for like $500 to $800 a pack, but you just sent for it. All right, it's sold, guys, so nobody else spend any money on it, please. But I tell you guys what, for fun, since you guys probably have not seen this set very often, I'm going to show you guys the not Japanese, I'm going to show you guys some Rocket Returns cards, okay? I've shown this on this channel a few times, so, you know, if you've already seen them, I apologize if this isn't as exciting for you if you've already seen them. I'm going to show you guys some of my favorite set ever. It's not my favorite set ever, but it is one of my favorite sets. So this is the Rocket Returns set. I really think people don't know this set exists. So I need to do my part. So with this set, it's really cool because the reverse holo collection in the set is awesome looking. Not only does, with the holo in the background, you can see like the fist, the water symbol, and what they have going on here, those are the energy symbols. And then we have X Team Rocket Returns, this cool stamp here. When it was like the common and uncommon cards like this, they would get the silver stamp. So you got Drowsy. This is one of my favorites right here. Look at this Team Rocket's Magnemite. I love the little Magnemites in the background. They almost look like stickers. So we got 2 of those. Slowpoke. And this should be, yeah, that's still uncommon. So this is Dark Cargo. And what's interesting about these dark Pokemon is sometimes they'll actually be able to, yeah, right here. So this Pokemon is both fire and dark type. I really thought that was interesting that they did that with this set. So Dark Weezing really is a dark type. This is a card I graded myself. So that's a PSA 10 I got myself. Rocket's Meowth. Swinub. I need that Slowpoke for my Slowpoke and Psyduck binder. Dark Hypno. He looks a little creepy there. I guess he's supposed to. Dark Magneton in the set. Dark Pupitar. Dark Golbat in the set. Only the mainstream ones, and thank you. What? We got Ekans and Dark Golbat. I'll show you guys some of my favorite cards from the set. So this is a rare in this set. This is the Dark Steelix, and this is the regular hollow version of the card. And this is one of my favorite artworks for Steelix. I think it looks awesome. And he's really rare. I think there's a similar to the Sandshrew. There's only like a few of the 10s in the world, despite the fact that he's actually rare. Here's Dark Dragonair. There's actually 2 versions of the Dark Dragonair. A set that's so rare, people don't know it exists. I think that's the problem for these EX sets. People don't even know about them. We got Dark Electrode. You know, it's Team Rocket. And let's see, he's got a rare star there, but it's like a shining rare star. They had been doing that with Neo Destiny. So Neo Destiny, they would have like these shiny holographic stars for the rare ones. Dark Artillery, Dark Houndoom. So you could actually collect a card both ways, both as the reverse hollow and as the regular hollow. Let me show you real fast. Here it is. So you could collect the card both ways. Here's the regular hollow of Dark Steelix, and here's the reverse hollow of the Dark Steelix. And it's really cool because this is a case where the actual Rev hollows in the set are the desirable card rather than the regular card. So this is regular, and this is reverse hollow, and it says Team Rocket there. And the letters are in gold when it's reverse hollow. So it's like they wanted the reverse hollows to be more desirable than the regular hollows. I got both of them. Look at that. That's hard to do. You're just not going to find them. Well, you might, but I don't know what he goes for anymore. You will see a real desirable card from this set. This is a card that even people who like the mainstream sets, or I should say the WotC era sets, this is a card even they wish they had. This is the Rocket Returns Snorlax, and he is awesome. Look at that big belly. Oh my god. I should get a new penny sleeve. This one's kind of like dusty. So this is the Rocket Returns Snorlax, and even back then, when I got into collecting this set, this card was already going for like $1,000. Yeah, it looks like I got mine for $750. So the possibility of getting it for $1,000 on the market probably would have been about right, and I would have probably talked the seller into giving me a deal, maybe, or I got it in auction. But let me go look them up now. I don't even know if there's one available. Okay, there's one available for $2.6 thousand, and wow, that seems pretty affordable actually. Oops. So he will go up to 2.6K as of 1/21. There we go. I still need the Mewtwo. Yeah, you're right. I don't like the way the Mewtwo looks actually, so I'd buy him last. Okay, so look at that. So if I initially bought this card for $750, and today I can sell it for maybe about 2.6 thousand if I get the full market asking price, that's pretty good. That's like $1,900 of a profit margin on him. Affordable for whom? Jeff Bezos? And then I really like this card. Look at this Togetic. I don't know why. The Togetic's just so happy. You don't expect this in Team Rocket. That's the funny thing. Like, it's Togetic, and he's all happy, and there's a rainbow in the background. Look at the rainbow. You get a little rainbow card back there. It just doesn't fit in with Team Rocket in any way, and that's why it's so weird. It's like it doesn't belong in the set. That's a rare in the set, by the way, so that one's really hard to come by. There's also Tyranitar in the set. You guys know I'm a big fan of Tyranitar. He shows up in this set twice, so of course I'm going to like the set if it's featuring 2 Tyranitars. So it's got this Tyranitar. There was Jumpluff. He's okay. Look at this. This is another one of my favorites from the set. This is Dark Gyarados, and Dark Gyarados is simply an uncommon card. But despite that, because he looks so good as a reverse foil, this card sells for hundreds of dollars now. Looks like I got mine for $395. Let's go look them up. Let's see if there's one for sale. These Rocket Returns cards, they're pretty expensive. Be careful with them, okay? Because they're very niche. They're very niche. You really gotta like Rocket stuff, in my opinion, to get this. It's kind of cool because the original Rocket set also has a Gyarados in it. Look, he says extremely low pop in the title, and he's correct about that. It is an extremely low pop card. So the pop here, it says 10, dude. And it's weird. It's like that almost holds the card back because there's not a big history of selling the card. All right. So on January, he's going for, there's one for sale for $1,200. And let's look up his population real fast. I want to see if it changed to even by 1. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. There's some 10s from this set. I just can't find them. They're just never available. I don't look all the time, though. There, there's 11 now. So there's 11 of these. One more graded. It doesn't sound like much, but that actually changes the population by a lot. When you only have 10 and now you have 11. So there it is. Now he goes up to 11 and $1,200. So if I initially came in at 400 and I sold today for 1,200, that's like an $800 profit on this card. Oh, this is the real desirable card, and I only have a PSA 8 because I can't afford anything more than an 8. This Gold Star Torchic goes for crazy amounts of money. And it says on 8/11 he was going for 1,500. I'll go look him up real fast. I don't know if it's gone up very much. I think that was already a lot of money, so I don't know if it'll change by much, but it may be a little bit. So this is PSA 8 Torchic. He's not a 10, so 10s, you know, PSA 9s and 8s, they don't move the way 10s do. All right, and it says right now you can get one for $2,000. And the one above that is 2,500.
Mister is Japanese Miracle Crystal First Edition Blastoise worth anything or Miracle Crystal in general?
I actually didn't understand that message, so I think we're gonna have to choose a different. I think we're gonna have to choose a different text-to-speech bot. I can go read the message though. All right, look at that, 2K. So maybe moving from 1,500 to 2K, that's actually not very good in terms of card appreciation. I've got cards that have moved up a lot faster than this Torchic. So it makes you wonder, should you have the Torchic or should your money be in a different card? But I actually really like Rocket Return, so I'm gonna hold on to the Torchic. This is probably my favorite card from the set, and that's why I have so many of them. Look at this. So I got 3 of them. I got 3 of them. So this is my favorite card from the set, and this is the Dark Dragonite. Can we say mom? Yeah, but it won't come out that way. I don't know why, but the artwork on this is awesome. You got this huge moon in the background, and I guess it's the shadowing on him too, right? And he's got the gold letters and the stamp here. Dark Dragonite. So Dark Dragonite is cool both in this set and in the original Rocket set. And maybe that's also part of why I like him so much, because there's actually a Dark Dragonite in the regular Rocket set. I don't know what he sells for now, but back then I was asking for like 4K, which is probably too high, considering other things you can buy. But I just didn't want to sell him, that was why. Rocket Returns. Let's see if he goes for 2K at least. Oh, there's one for sale and it's actually 4K. Look at that. There's only one for sale. But let's check the recently sold. I bet the most he's sold for recently is probably about 2K. There's actually no history of him selling. There's a PSA 9 that sold for like $350 in November. That was a while ago though. We're in January now. So there appears to be no history of him selling, which means nobody wants to sell theirs? I don't know. Or the ones that did sell, they sold off of eBay, maybe? I don't know. This card is fantastic. And look at this. My initial investment on the card was $250. Oh my God. And when I ran into the card, I'm like, this card is so undervalued. It's so obvious. So I went in and I bought both of them. Yeah, it was the same guy selling the card. Eventually, I paid like $350 for one of them. That's what I remember. So it was like $350 for one of them. Might have been like $375. Don't use the Bite and Bot text speech. I need my stems. So I'm gonna say there's one on the sale for one on the market for 4K, but that doesn't mean that it will really sell for 4K. Realistically, I think this card will sell for about 2,500. That's what I think it will actually sell for, because there's other cards you can use that money on. But on the other hand, this card is quite rare. So it's a very strange thing. When something becomes very rare, the people who own them can kind of control the price a little more. And if nobody wants to sell their 10 for anything less than 4,000, then that's just what you're going to end up having to pay if you want one right now. You know what I mean? Oh, wait a second. Look at this. I didn't know I had this. I have 2 of the Torchics. So this one was 3K in 8.11. 3K, that sounds about right. If you got a PSA 8 of the card going for about 2,000, then this actually sounds right. So let's look them up though. I didn't know I had that. I have 2 of the Torchics. Should I sell one off? Maybe I'll sell one off. Oh snap! So there's one PSA 9 Torchic for 5,000. So that's pretty good. So the PSA 9 moved a little better than the PSA 8. We're going to say, you know what? I'll round down to 4.9. 4.9K, 121. Who sets the prices, or how does that work, says Poop? A buyer and a seller together, they set the price. There's the buyer's asking price and the seller's asking price. And when a transaction is made, you can say, okay, they came to an agreement. So the sold listings give you an idea of what sold in the past. And the ones that are currently for sale tell you what a seller today would be willing to take for his favorite card. Oh, look, it's a swirl. It must be worth double. Keep in mind, this set also has Mudkip and Trico in it. So these are all Rocket Returns set cards, and these are very popular. See, look up here at the title. Team Rocket Returns, Team Rocket Returns, Team Rocket Returns. So, and the reason these go for so much money is because they're the starters. They're holographic starters, and they're gold stars. So people really like that kind of stuff. The 21 represents 2021. That's what that represents. He's like, isn't today the 26th? These I'm very proud of. I really like these. He's like, ooh, Mudkip. I know, right? Now you're looking at the set going, maybe I need one of those. And that's why I took a little while out of the stream to show this off. We'll get back to opening everyone's cards right now. Thank you to everyone who's been waiting patiently to have their cards opened. So we got the Entei GX. He's okay. Some of the GXs, you know what's funny? Some of these, not GXs, some of these EXs are really not that attractive. The Snorlax is attractive. But like there's the birds. Suicune's actually pretty cool. I like Suicune. I almost bought him the other day. I think he's very expensive. So I almost bought him, but I'm like, do I really want him right now? I need Suicune, I need Mewtwo, I need the birds, but I have the birds out grading, but they're probably not going to be 10. So I'll probably have the birds at like 7 or 8 or something. And this was one box of Team Rocket Returns. I have another box of this. There we go. Wow, I like how this fits perfectly, all of them. You know what this feels like? It feels like a stack of gold. It is, you know, like when some of those cards are selling for over $2,000, you know, a gold coin, last time I checked, a gold coin's like 2,500. So it kind of feels like holding a little gold coin in your hand, but not quite. It's a card, isn't it? So we got more cards back here, but these graded 9. And the funny thing is, I'm still not willing to give them up because they're still quite rare, even as 9s. Look, that's a trainer card. You know what I want? I want the Dark Metal Energy. That's really cool. Eradicate, Hypno, Dark Houndoom. More Steelix in there. Oh, another Dragonite. That's a 9. 2 9s. There's Ampharos. Azumarill. I don't think there's any 10s of the Azumarill. Is that right? One of the cards, there are no 10s of it at all. Dark Muck. Look at that. Oh, Moltres. Spinarak. There's another Togetic, but that's a 9. Another Magikarp. I really like the Magikarp in this set. Look at the Togepi. He's really cute, too. Just like the Togetic. Golduck. Actually, you know, I don't have one of these Sandshrews, so let me grab one of these Sandshrews and put it into the collection. So, I didn't actually have this card. I just realized. So this is going to go in. And I think 1 or 2 others also go in. Give me a second. All right, so this one right here. Actually, both of these ought to go in. So these 2, I don't even have the Piloswine, I think. I think I need the Piloswine. So those actually need to go into the collection. Look at this one. This one's really cute. I really like looking at that one. He's not even a real collector. All right, so let me go put these away, guys, and then we'll get back to opening cards. I hate him. Sometimes I get accused as just being like a scalper or something like that. And it's true, I've benefited from the way that these cards have gone up in value. I think a lot of people who collected these cards have. But the reality is I actually am a collector, and I really like collecting Pokemon cards. Really enjoy them. Okay, you guys ready? I hate him. Woo! Back to it. Thank you to everyone who waited patiently. Let's get back to it. Do you have any PSA 3 cards? I don't think I do. If I do, yeah, I have a PSA 3 no rarity symbol Charizard. He's not for sale. Well, no, that's not true. He's for sale, but probably for a lot of money. So we left off on Ruben, and now we're moving on to Mr. Jack Gray, who's been waiting for an hour and 35 minutes. Sorry about that, Jack. He says, "Hi, mister. I have a bag. Can I get one of those Japanese tag team packs in the Blaze Moltres?" Oh, right. We actually took care of that, didn't we? Okay. And then after Jack, we had Tyler Went. Tyler Went says, "One Vivid Voltage." All right. Tyler Went. Would you ever be interested in buying a PSA 9 corrected Blaine's Charizard? Yeah, I'd be interested in that. You know, as long as it's at the right price, I'd probably be interested. There's always a lot of cards on the market, and I tend to look for ones that are really cool, have a good story, and cards that, you know, are priced well. Because I could buy whatever I want each day, and there's just so many cards to choose from. But really, I overpaid for the Team Rocket cards. I just bought those at whatever the market price was, and that's because I wanted them very badly. So there's a little bit of a difference. When you want something really badly, you end up paying more for it. That's kind of how collectibles work. When you want something real bad, you pay more for it. Where's the Fireworks Magic card? We still got him. He's over here. Look up Error First Edition Ivy Pikachu. I'll have to look him up later, okay? So what you can do, you can send me a private message, and I'll take a look at him at that point. Mr. Ahmed, what's up, Ahmed? He says, "Hello, Mr. One Shiny Star." Let's get you a shiny star, mister. Sorry about the long wait, everyone. 2 Vivid Voltage. 2 Champion's Path. All right, Champion's Path. 1 Wicked Pack. I have a book box. All right, 1 Wicked Pack. Oh, Gyarados. Sweet. All right, we'll place them there. Oh, what am I doing? Thought you were insane charging that Fortnite YouTuber $700 for a box of Evolution, but now there are $900. Thoughts on that growth and where it may end up? Okay, so I'm really curious if Nintendo actually reprints XY Evolutions. If they do reprint it, it's probably a little overpriced right now. However, I don't think that it's overpriced by very much. That's the thing. I think that if it's overpriced, it's not overpriced by very much. Why is that? Because it has a very high concentration of Charizards per box. I mean, there's so many Charizards. The Holo, the Reverse Holo, the Mega Charizard, and then like 2 other Charizards. And then it has Mega Blastoise. It has Mega Venusaur. It has the Mewtwo full art. It has the Dragonite full art. It's got the Lilypad Mew. It's got Reverse Holo Charmander. It's got Reverse Holo Pikachu. It's got Flying Pikachu. It's got Surfing Pikachu. So the reason that box goes for so much is because you're going to make your money back on that box. It's a fantastic box. And that's why it's so expensive. And people are opening it like crazy because they really like all those cards. And the price on it will continue to soar. And if Nintendo doesn't reprint it, it's way underpriced right now. So if Nintendo does not reprint XY Evolutions, I'm saying it's underpriced. Really up to them whether or not they reprint it, though. Here goes. He says, okay, buy box for 1K then. The reverse holos are even going up in price on Evos. That's right. Everything will go up in price for them. And especially you'll want to keep an eye out for PSA 10s of those reverse holos. But just be careful, guys. So keep it all in context. Remember, there's the price of the Evolutions box, and then there's the price of everything else as well. So you're not pigeonholed into... I just said this when he was talking about selling me the Blaine's Charizard. There's always a lot of cards to buy. And you really ought to stick to the things that you want, okay? That's what I believe. As a collectibles market, it's best to buy what you want, and this will drive the price up on that good, but it really reflects what people are actually seeking, rather than 2 investors passing an item back and forth amongst each other because they're speculating on all the millions of dollars they're going to make. You know, if you want to make money, and you're just wanting to make money, go buy Bitcoin. That's what I would say, or go buy Amazon stock. You know what I mean? You don't got to buy Pokemon cards to make money. You can make money buying all kinds of things. Ooh, speaking of making money, we're pulling Shiny Toxtricity. Congratulations, Mr. Ahmed. Here we go. Place that there. I also have X Unseen Forces Lugia PSA 8 for sale. Oh, nice. Very cool. But you guys, you know, if you want to talk about selling cards, you can sell and trade your PSA cards in the Discord, but don't do too much advertising in the chat. Now, we were talking about card prices, actually, so don't worry about it. That's just me, my brain running on My brain runs on autopilot sometimes. It's not a big deal in this case. I don't really think it's a big deal. I try to avoid a situation where people try to kind of want to use the chat room as like an advertisement, you know what I mean? And I think that's very tempting because, you know, it's very interesting. I used to moderate for The Economist. That was my other channel. And you have to look out for people who are like self-advertising, but it really wasn't that big of a problem because people would just be advertising their video game channels. Over here with Pokemon cards, it's very different because there's a lot of people who want to be able to sell their cards. And so there's actual money involved. And what I find is if you're not vigilant, people basically just open up shop wherever you're at, wherever there's a crowd. And so, yeah, it's very interesting. People want to open up shop anytime they find a crowd. And that's why I apologize. I shouldn't have told you that earlier when I was like, oh, don't advertise. It's not a big deal. You're just talking about some PSA cards you have. You can show those off in the Discord, by the way. You know, I encourage you guys to trade PSA cards in the Discord. I think sometimes people will pop in. They'll be like, oh, go to my YouTube channel. It's kind of like, oh, come on, man. Don't be that way. Because then everyone's going to want to be that way. Everyone's going to want to be able to talk about their YouTube channel and all that other stuff. And yes, it's very interesting. I just noticed it's a bigger problem with the Pokemon cards than it is with video games. Just because there's so much money to be made. Look at that toxicity. Mr. Ahmed, let's find your bag. I think you did really well there. By the way, how have you guys been doing? Have you guys been making lots of Pokemon card sales? Who here thinks they made some money off of Pokemon cards? I'm curious. You speak up. What's up, Edward? How you guys been doing? Who made some Pokemonies? Sweaty Snowman says no. Still taking orders? Yeah, I'll take extra orders tonight because I spent so much time showing off those cards, but probably just 10 more minutes, okay? He says I need a new bag. He says I have a book box. Okay, so we're going to get your cards into your book box. Let's start there. Hold on. Make sure we get your proper cards. Ghost Lord says, I literally made over 25K in the last few months, paid off my car and some of my student debt. Dude, nice. Glad to hear that. Yeah, I mean, like, if you guys happen to have the right cards before the market took off, you actually did get kind of rich off of that. Not rich, but, you know, you made some money. And you can go back to the market and sell those cards, and somebody will buy them, somebody like me. And you can use that cash to go pay off your student loan. Paying off your student loan! Sorry, I was kind of shouting into the microphone there. Paying off your student loan. Mister, Biden's going to forgive all the student loan debt. What are you thinking? Me and my wife have decided we're not going to pay anything to the student loans for the next 4 years because we're going to pay very careful attention to the news and find out if all the student loan debt's just going to get forgiven, man. You don't want to put your money in the student loan right when the Democrats have a super majority. They're going to forgive the student loans. It's almost guaranteed it's going to happen. Even if they don't like fully forgive it, they're going to partially forgive it for sure. That's been one of their platforms for a long time, student debt forgiveness. He could forgive up to 10K. Law rip that guy. Well, I don't know. Maybe he's still got some left over. I told my mom I'm not working until I get my $15 minimum wage. Mom, I'm not going to work until I get my 15K minimum wage. $15 an hour, huh? You missed Jack Gray's pack, my friend. Oh, could you explain? Jack Gray, you're saying I missed his pack. We're going to fix that, okay? Mister, why are you in VC? In voice chat, that's the text-to-speech voice chat. So you can get into the text-to-speech channel and send me a message. Ahmed, I don't see your bag. I'm going to go ahead and create a bonus bag for you. If you have 2 bags, Ahmed, let me know when we go to ship you. I just sold a Charizard Vivid Voltage Reverse Hollow for $50. I only paid $10 originally. Damn, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, there's some money to be making in the hobby. And a lot of that will change over time. I think that there will be a point where you don't make so much money anymore, and that'll be when the hobby reaches like a mass critical point. Like right now, there's people joining the hobby, and there'll be a point where they're not joining the hobby anymore, and it starts going down like this, receding a little bit. And when that occurs, the cards won't go up in price anymore, and you won't be able to do that anymore. You won't be able to make that flip. And there will still be a little bit of ways to make money, like, you know, if you just get a good pull, it's still going to have some value in the community. But also, Nintendo might keep up by actually printing a lot more of these cards. So you have to keep that in mind. Now is a good time to be having some Pokemon cards. That might change one day. And you have to be careful and think about what cards do I really want to hold on to that will probably continue to rise in price over time. All right, Mr. Ahmed, we're going to take another look at Jack Gray. He says, can I get one of those Japanese tag team packs? You're saying I didn't open that for him? Let's open for it. Let's open that for him right now. I don't actually remember if I did or did not. So if I did not, we're fixing it. If I did, bonus pack. Doesn't matter. I probably did forget. Oh my God. A very consequential bonus pack. You did it! What character is this? I don't even know her. She looks like she belongs in a garden or something. Here you go. She's pretty cute. All the waiting was worth it, Jack. Mister, do you think sealed Southern Islands binders are underpriced? They have 3 Neo boosters plus the whole set of Southern Islands. Yeah, I mean, I think they're pretty good. You like the title? Mom, I'm investing. So Jack. Let's go find your bag, Jack. What is better, tag team or shiny star? Tag team. I don't know. It's up to you. I think you get more hits in the shiny stars, but the tag team is a little bit cheaper anyways, so it's a little bit of a trade-off. Okay, not there. We got 260 viewers. That's because it's getting late, man. It's 3:45 a.m. and it is not the weekend. It is the weekdays. People got to go to work in the morning. We do stay up late, don't we, guys? Here you go, Jack. It looks like this really is your pack. It looks like I never opened it for you. Sorry about that. Just getting a little distracted, aren't I? Having a lot of conversation tonight. That's always fun when we have a conversation. Mr. Tyler Wentz is next. Wait, we already did Tyler Wentz. Dustin Carpio is next. Hello, Dustin. Hello, mister. I have a bag, 1 large custom, 1 tag team, Japanese. All right, Mr. Dustin Carpio. He says he already has a bag. All right, here goes. Oh, really? Pulling PSA 8, number 51. Really? Will you look at that? What did he pull? What was the number? Number 50-something? That's number 5. Oh, you got a cool card, man. You want to see this? Here goes. First edition Coughing from the original base set. So this is from the original. Look, there's the Shadowless on it. This is the original Pokemon base set. He's like, yo! That's that Dustin Carpio. Pretty cool. So if you've never owned a card from the base set, now you can say you have. One of the first edition cards. Pretty cool, huh? I like the first edition base set cards because, you know, I think they're always going to be very relevant. And I think that they're going to hold investment value a lot better than many other sets. It's just such a, in the stock market, they have something called blue chip stocks like Walmart, Amazon maybe. And those are stocks that are very consistent. Base set's going to be consistent. And I think it'll consistently move up. All right, here we go. You know what I don't know if I trust? The modern cards. I don't know if those are going to be consistent. And I think they're already kind of overpriced. But this is surprisingly underpriced. Dedenne. Oh my gosh. All right. So your pack is Dedenne. He gets a first edition PSA card, and I cannot even get a PSA energy. Ah, man. That's so unfair. Mom, it's unfair. Let's go find your bag, Dustin. I think Rainbow Pikachu will rise because of the pull rates. Daniel. Dustin Carpio. Can I do live shipping? You sure can, Dustin. Here, I'll keep your cards out for you, just in case you're really going to do that. It's $6 live shipping, and we'll take some time up in the stream and get you all shipped out. It's not a bad idea. I notice a lot of people like to instant live ship anytime they pull a PSA card because they just can't wait to see it in their hands. Mister, you missed the full art energy. No, that wouldn't have been true because you always keep... Oh, did I not show it off, though? Well, if I didn't show it off, congratulations for pulling the full art energy, Dustin. You might be right. I might not have showed it off properly. But it should be in there. So as long as he gets it, that's what matters. GMAC is next. Sorry about that, GMAC. You probably waited all night for this. GMAC would like 4 Darkness and 3 Rebel Clash. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 Rebel Clash. 1, 2, 3. Loving the Lon Ranch music. Oh, yeah, we've been playing some Zelda music lately. Now, GMAC, it looks like you sent the same payment twice. I don't know if that was by mistake or accident. So contact me about that, GMAC. What I'll do is I'm not going to open double this order. I suspect you sent that by accident. Here we go. Sneep. And Sneep. The best pull tonight. What's the best pull tonight, Ben? Was it that hyper rare Jirachi? Or was it the hyper rare Lunala? How many spa cards do you have? I have 0 spa cards. I have lots of PSA cards, though. Ooh, Serena. DC says sent, Mr. Hydreigon. We've got Daramaka. Oh, actually, you've got a bulk box, so I'm just going to put all your bulk into one pile. Here's Eternatus. The first 2 Steam Siege for Lion. That's true. We got Mr. Mime. What's up, Jack? Nugget. And... oh, I'm sorry. So those are pretty cold. Man. Sometimes packs are really cold. Sometimes they're really hot. I also confirmed my address in the notes. Sounds good. So we should be able to ship you right away. Okay, put this up here. And we're going to put this into a bulk bag for you. GMAC gets a lot of bulk. Sweet. Place that up there. And let's go find your bag. Griffin. Pokemons. Yeah, we were kind of going down a rabbit trail today. We're talking about all kinds of fun things. I'm showing off some of my collection, which I don't do that too often. I normally just bulldoze through all the orders of cards. I don't normally stop to show off my collection. Put that over there. Next up, oh, wait, so GMAC, I'm going to go ahead and refund this other payment you made, because I don't know if that was made in accident. All right, we're going to issue a refund. And I'm going to say sent by mistake, question mark. All right, there we go. Next up, we have Ignacio Gomez. What's up, Ignacio? He says 2 wigged packs. 2 wigged packs. Aw, man. You're pulling right after the other guy grabbed that PSA card. Let's see what you get, though. We got Raichu GX and Gyarados. He says, what's one card you can't get enough of right now? Says Pugbra. That's a great question, Pugbra. I really like Pokemon cards that have an interesting story to them, like something you didn't know about them. And I really like cards that are kind of like, they're just not thought about a lot. And then you can kind of bring attention to them. So those are my favorites right now. And they can involve like a lot of different sets. Ignacio. I'm also a big fan of Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge right now. So those are really, I'm really liking those a lot. Did he say I have a bag? He said I have a bag. Let's find your bag. Okay. ID Chronicle. Here we go. Ignacio, you pulled this Shining Arceus last time, huh? That's really good. Have you seen Rengeki and Ishigeki? No, I've not. Best video. Oh, thanks, man. We're definitely up late, aren't we? This is the late night Poke stream. Mario Lopez. Hey, mister. 2 wigged packs. All right, 2 wigged packs for Mario Lopez. We'll start there. Invest. Oh, 2 Shining Legend, huh? Okay, 2 Shining Legend. And Misty's Tentacruel. How cool is that? What the hell? I didn't even remember that was in there. Dude. Misty's Tentacruel. Awesome. I did not know that was in there. I must have added that like a long time ago or something. That card must have been missed repeated times, because I do kind of remember now Misty's Tentacruel, but Misty's Tentacruel was added to that box a long time ago. So people must have been like never pulling it. It must have been escaping people's pulls this whole time. So, Mr. Mario, you pull... oh my freaking gosh, dude. You pull Entei Full Art. Wow, what a nice night for you. And... what are we going to get? Okay, the next one's just more Shadow. Oh, but hold on. Let me get you those hollows. There you go. Toss it over there. Wow, nice job, man. So the Misty's Tentacruel appears to be played, but it's still a really nice card. And the Entei is packed fresh, obviously. So that was your rigged packs. Let's see what else you wanted. You wanted 2 Darkness. Oops. 2 Darkness. 2 Lost Thunder. 2 Roaring Skies. Oh, those are pricey. Give me a minute. Okay, we got 2 Roaring Skies. What the? Can you just open? Okay, we got 1, 2. 2 Roaring Skies. Also, can you please live ship everything I have, including the PSA 9 slab? Yeah, absolutely. So we're live shipping everything. That means I'm going to go back and grab your cards here. So these are from earlier. So you're going to want to keep those. And then let's see what we get in here. You ready? Mr. Mario Lopez. You're getting lucky, man. You're getting lucky in those wigged packs. What the heck? You pulled Charizard the other night. Tonight you pull Entei Misty's Tentacruel. That's cool. You're welcome to add Snowman's bag. What? Everyone live shipping tonight. Live shipping's been pretty popular. We got Reverse Hollow Mimikyu, Lairon, Smeargle. Whoops. What's this? Lost Thunder. Oh, what do we have here? Zorora and Typhlosion, but the Typhlosion's off center. But the Zorora looks pretty on center, actually. I think that he's dead on center. That's good. So he should be gradable. Let's take a look at the Roaring Skies. Gligar. Oh, man, Roaring Skies. What are we going to pull out of Roaring Skies? It's a new set for us. Togepi. Okay, no luck on the Roaring Skies. It's a new set for us. We have not opened a lot of Roaring Skies, so I'm very interested. Put this here. And we're going to take your hit cards and put them in the middle of the pile. Okay, there we go. And we're going to baggy these up now. Oops, I'm going to knock my drink over is what I'm going to do. So Mario Lopez, I think you have a bag too, actually. So let's go find his bag. Mazvara's got a bag. Nick Wee. Mario, oh, here it is. So Mario Lopez, you also have these. Mr. Mario, it's nice to meet you, man. I've been going a little bit deep these last 2 days, huh? That's really cool. I want to mention something to you guys. If you ever pull a PSA card out of that wigged custom booster box that you don't want, you can always talk to me about possibly selling it back to me. Well, I'll make you an offer, and you'll think it over, maybe. So let's go ahead and print you a label. I know that we've got your address from like yesterday even, so I know this address is up to date. And I don't think we need to do priority ship. Actually, we are going to do priority shipping. You know why? Because this is a really expensive card we're shipping. Oh man, but it costs so much to do priority shipping. Let's do first class. It's not such a big deal, is it? If we pack it real well, it doesn't matter if it's first class. We'll pack it real well. All right, we'll print label. Literally costs like twice as much to do priority. And what do you get it? You get it like 2 days earlier, maybe. Yeah, we'll do first class. It just makes more sense. Okay. Where's that beautiful Charizard? Here it is. And we'll get a whole bunch of wrapping and wrap them up real well. Pokemons. Kitty, everyone's waiting a long time tonight. Maybe I should just go faster, kitties. Fix that. All right, Mr. Mario. Just get one more piece of tape. Extra piece of tape can't hurt. All right, and you are live shipped, mister. Let's see who's next. It's 5 a.m.? What? For me, it's 4 a.m. We have Michael Alabiso. Michael says, 1 custom booster. By the way, guys, let's stop taking orders now, please. No more orders. We're going to start wrapping up. Michael Alabiso. Pulling a round of common, uncommon vintage. You got a cute little Misty Psyduck. 10 a.m. in the UK. Wow, cool. By the way, I was shipping to the UK. It's like more complicated now. They wanted me to create like a Her Majesty Royal Mail or something like that account on a UK website. I was like, what the? Because they want to tax me more. They want like a VAT tax or something like that. Which the other countries do that too, but it's really simple. You just fill it out on a form. But they want me to like create this whole. I think they wanted me to sign up as a business, and then create like an HR. What was it called? Her Majesty HM. Her Majesty Royal Mail. Is it HMRM or something like that? Like a special. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. I was like going through form after form after website page after website page. I'm like, what the fuck? So I almost didn't ship this guy, but you know what I ended up doing? I shipped him anyways, and I feel like maybe the mail will get shipped back to me. So he needed to be shipped to the UK, and I'm worried they're just going to ship it back because I didn't do all those extra steps. They changed, man. They changed the way shipping in the UK works. It's like twice as difficult, at least. I don't know. I don't know why they had to make it more complicated. Like, I understand if they want more taxes, but because that's what every government wants. If you let them get away with it, every government will take more taxes from you. That's the truth. But why they have to make it like more complicated to ship? That part I don't get. So next up we have Eric, Mr. Eric Klishkes. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. He says, "Hey, Mister, how's it going? 1 shiny star." Yeah, they made it more complicated. I'm like, what the hell? 2 vivid. So I don't know. I probably sent it wrong. And 1 custom. I have it back since yesterday's. Greetings from Germany, from Deutschland. Guten Tag. All right, he said, well, how many customs? 1 custom, right? All right, so unfortunately, Gyarados in your custom. Read Z Cran message. What? Did I miss something? Mr. Eric. Guten Tag. Here we go. Sneep. I gotta learn German if I ever want to move to Austria, huh? Tempted to move to Austria one day. That'd be cool. Yeah, I'm an adventurous kind of person. I like the idea of maybe trying to live in another country. I think that'd be really cool. Ooh, a Rushifu. Oh, we got a shining card. Is it Dracozolt? I think it's Dracozolt. I think that's his name. Okay, give me a minute. Can I make an anonymous order to Snowman? Maybe. Place this here, and we'll get your shiny card and place it over here. We got Bo. Oh, right, you keep a hollow. We got Bo, and we've got Metagross. All right, he's so gross. TCC, Z Cranston message. What are you trying to tell me? He has to repost it because I'm not going to scroll up. It'll take me forever to find the message at this point because you guys send so many. So he has to repost it. Do you have something? Here it is. I ordered live shipping 2 days ago and haven't received a shipment confirmation yet. Zachary Cranston. Yeah, so a lot of people have been talking about this. It's like they never got the tracking number. But actually, I did do all the shipping. So I'll tell you what. I'll look it up for you live. Maybe it's a problem they had with the software where the software was not sending out emails. But let me double check just to make sure that you did get a package live shipped. I'm going to check right now for you. Man, I'm almost needing to buy more postage already. So we're looking at Mr. Zachary. Takes forever to load, so. Loading print history. Yeah, for like 7 years. There it goes. Yep, it says right here that the label is quoted as printed, but I bet when I click this, it's going to say it's in transit. Yep, it says arrived at USPS Regional Distribution Center of St. Louis. So your package is shipped. It's on the way, and I don't know when it's expected to arrive. However, it's just not sending you the email. I couldn't tell you why, but it's just not sending you the email. So the package is on the way, Zachary. Weird. A lot of people didn't get their emails. The software is supposed to
No one cares about your package. Free e-cards. I am just kidding in case he gets bummed out.
No one cares about your package. So, Mr. Eric, let's find your bag. Mr. Eric. Eric. Oh, you're over here. Wait, does it say he needs a new bag? Let's see if he needs a new bag. I have a bag since yesterday. Okay, very good. Eric, that name's like really close to Derek. That means it's a good name. Oh, there's an e-box. Here we go. So the e-box. Mr. Eric. Reverses are kind of worthless. You're talking about reverse hollows from the modern sets? A little bit, yeah. Mr. John Paul Perez, he says, for the sand. All right, John Paul Perez, thank you for ordering the sand shrew. I'll write your name on the back. I'm sure I'll understand that. Mr. Name is Derek. Yeah, it is actually. My name is Derek. Okay, put this over here. And let's see. So it looks like right after John Paul, Tammy also tried to buy the sand shrew, but I don't have any more of them. So I'm going to go. Well, I don't know. Maybe I could just give me a second. Give me a second. Maybe I will sell the other one. Listen to this beautiful music, man. Man, it's so hard to find these cards. It's crazy. I tell you what, Tammy, I'm going to go ahead and sell you that sand shrew. So I'm going to get one out for both of you guys. It's not a big deal. I'll get another one day. Where did I place him? Oh, he went into the actual box, didn't he? Here he is. So he's really lovely. I kind of want people to collect these Rocket Returns cards. I want them to be more aware of them. All right, Tammy. Snowman wants your permission to E-Day either... Oh, he wants to E-Day either Snorlax or Snow Walrus. All right, I give him my blessings. What does that even mean? Mr. Alan Tan says 7 tag team Japanese. All right, give me a moment. Permission? That's pretty antiquated if you think about it. Back in the day, I think ladies and guys did have to have permission, right? And we don't do anything like that now. Maybe that's... I was going to say something funny, but I'll bite my tongue. When is the stream ending? Pretty late tonight. The stream's ending very late. All right. Good luck, Alan. You know, Alan, you only bought 7 packs. You're going to be sad. You're going to be sad if the hits aren't in your 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Please go down here. Let's see what you get. Some good luck. 7 tag team Japanese. Some luck, ladies. Yeah, in the past, girls didn't get to date. Like, their dad chose who they were going to date. Pretty wild. There we go. Marriage really changed over time, the definition of it. In the past, you would, like, marry your daughter off to combine 2 kingdoms and shit like that, right? Now it's like, you marry for love, and everyone's poor. I'm just kidding. What's 200 in... Are those... Is that the pound? Is the pound still worth a little more than the dollar? I think it's still worth a little more than the dollar. All right, let's see. We got Buzzwool. No, but yeah, the definition of marriage has really changed more to like personal fulfillment, basically. And it's all about attraction. But in the past, your dad would marry you off, right? Oh, here we go. What do we pull? We got the Blastoise and Psychic Energy and Charizard all in one pack. That's a great pack, man. Will you ever reconnect with your parents? Wow, that's a big question. I don't see it happening, man. I don't know. I don't know if it's in the cards. Dollar's gonna fall, maybe. We'll go ahead and grab these. Pounds of nose candy, that's right. Put the Blastoise over here. Out of 5,000 languages, a Mr. decided to speak facts. Incineroar. Let's leave this up. Set this here. What's up, LSX God? He's like, damn, you guys are still up? That's right, we're going all night. We got Greninja Zoroark. Ooh, place this here. And on this pack, and on the 4th day, we have Rayquaza. Yeah, it's getting pretty late. You can tell because there's a lot less people watching. Here goes. Oh, good. It looks like you did pull the hit in the back. Very lucky, mister. I was holding my breath for you because you were on your last pack and you hadn't pulled it yet. So here it is, Weavile. Beautiful, Weavile full art. In some countries, they use a sack to steal their bride. I've heard about that. Bride stealing or something like that. Isn't that in some Asian countries? I can't remember. Not obviously not in Japan, but I'm trying to think of like where. All right. Go ahead and put this over here. So you pick up Psychic Energy and Weavile Full Art, amongst other things. What's with the PSA cards in the back just for the show? What's up, Omi Wolf? These are actually for sale. You can buy them. Now, Alan Tan, let's find your bag. Alan Tan, I think you're eligible for $2 live shipping at this point, because I think you have a really large bag, if I had to guess. First, we're going to have to find your bag. Have a nice night, Snorlax. Dream of Tinder honeys. Honey on Tinder. There we go. So, Alan, you are eligible for $2 live shipping. I'm going to put you in the overflow box now. Okay. Woo! Lots of orders. Any maximum gold? Not yet. It should have arrived by now. I'm kind of disappointed by that. Should have arrived by now, for sure. Okay, we're jumping back over here. Gregory Morin is next. Gregory Morin says 2 custom wigged packs. All right, good luck, Gregory. Gregory, you pick up a round of holographic cards. Yugis. That's right. Where are the Yugis, man? We got to pull more Blue Eyes White Dragon. And here comes Team Rocket. So that's one of the secret rares from XY Evolution, and it's probably not that bad of a pull right now. I mean, it looks well-centered. You could maybe even consider grading it. Pretty crazy. And that goes to Gregory, right? So Gregory Morin, who should be up top. Not yet. You're not up top yet. Where did we last see Gregory? Griffin. Oh man, am I gonna do this every time? I'm such a doof. Should I just know this by now, like where everything's at? I feel like I should just know. Where did we last put Gregory Morin? Let's grab this box. I need a new bag. Oh my god. So Gregory, I'll put this bag up top. Digimon, the digital monsters. You even said in your message, I need a new bag. I'm so dumb, dude. You know what it is, Gregory? You always have a bag, so I just kind of assume that it's always going to be there. I had a look at the Discord and couldn't find info in the PSA cards. Any chance anyone would explain where I can see prices? I do have a little place called like TCC Card Store, but the problem is the cards sell so fast I can't keep it properly updated. Dustin Carpio going again. Oh, he's doing live shipping. Okay, Dustin Carpio with the live shipping. And oh, that's right, we put him right over here because we knew he was interested in that. Let's get this live shipping done. Okay, jump over here. I think we've shipped you before. Have we really not? Okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and get a new address for you. And we'll get your email. Oh man, I did not just do that, did I? Okay, good. Thought that my computer was trying to open up Premiere, and that would definitely crash my computer. God, Premiere's insane. Trying to load Premiere takes like 10 minutes. It's really time for me to upgrade laptops, to be honest. This laptop is so old and overused. I mean, it doesn't hold a charge for like 2 seconds. Take a look at this laptop. I'll show you guys. Well, here I gotta unplug the... I'm gonna show you. Look at that. I've like taped the plug in permanently because the laptop will die if it comes unplugged. Even for a little while, it'll just instantly go down. All right, there we go. Grab this. All right, I'll be right back. He says fire hazard. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is a fire hazard. Kitty, what do you think? Kitty says, I like to live on the edge. Wow, Kitty, you're crazy, man. Kitty, you're cool, but I don't know if I can live that level. Is this fist in here? Okay, very good. Kitty, I don't know if I can live at that level of danger. You're too wild, man. Let me get some stuffing from over here. All right, there we go. All right. Mr. Dustin, you are live shipped. Kitty, what do you think of all this live shipping? She's just laying around. She has no idea what's going on. My PC is 10 years old, mister. Wow, that's old. So we finished Mr. Dustin Carpio, and now we move on to Jeremy Turman, who has not waited too long at all. He's waited like 20 minutes. He wants 2 Wicked Packs and 3 Cosmic Eclipse. No bag. Nice to meet you, Mr. Jerry Turman. 3 Cosmic? Okay, 3 Cosmic. 1, 2, 3. Would you consider doing box break pre-orders on Shining Fates? I probably would not, because I don't know what their price will end at when it's actually coming time to box break them. Hopefully the price goes down. Mr. Get Love. What? Toss this over here. Sweet. We got Igglybuff. Who's your favorite Pokemon? My favorite Pokemon, it's Igglybuff. We got Palpitoad. And Sunkern. Sweet. Okay, we'll toss this over here. And he needs 2 Wicked Packs. All right, 2 Wicked Packs. Pack number 1. Oh, Pidgeotto Topps card. Very cool. And pack number 2. It's Wishy Washy. You did it. Yay. Okay, we'll put this over here. Mr. Jeremy Turman. He needs a new bag. Jeremy Turman. Should I buy Hidden Fates? Personally, I think Hidden Fates is overpriced and overprinted. You could buy it and hold on to the sealed product. That might be a good investment. If there's a card in there you really want to pull, maybe you should consider going straight to buying the already graded version of it. Just a thought. All right, Jerry, because you might get it at a good price. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the demand for Hidden Fates is so high that even the high supply of it doesn't matter. Hard to say. All right, Jerry, you're going into the J box. Nice to meet you, by the way. And I'm going to refresh one more time. You know, I don't really feel that tired. Weird. I only got 4 hours of sleep. I don't feel that tired. Matt Pesky says, 1 Champion's Path Snipe. You got it, Matt. Matt Pesky. Do I have a Champion's Path? That's Team Up. Oh, my lord. For real? I don't have any more Champion's Path. I got to go open an ETB because of you. For 1 pack. You got it. Oh, listen to this tropical music, man. I'm going to start doing my little luau or whatever they do in Hawaii. What do they do in Hawaii? Man, I need to go on a vacation to Hawaii. I should just move to Hawaii. I could do all of my job like full remote, so I don't rely on the local economy. I'll just save up a lot of money, buy a house, and move straight to Hawaii. Right, kitty? Tropical island style? Tropical island style, kitty. All right. There'll be lots of Pokemon cards in Hawaii. Actually, if you think about it, it would be hard for anyone to steal from me because where are they going to go with the stuff? You know, they're going to have to try and sell it on eBay, but it's like I'm going to know they're selling from Hawaii somewhere. Dude. What do I think of special delivery Pikachu? Overhyped, overpriced. Next. They're going to make more promos in the future, guys. Everyone's like flipping out over one card. I think it's just investors trying to get rich. That's what I think. I think he's way overhyped. They're going to sell on Facebook? Yeah, maybe you're right. Oh, look at this. Pulling the beautiful Galarian Crasola. Kind of a snipe. Overhyped, overpriced. Okay, put it up here. I would buy a PSA 10 of that Pikachu for about $100. That's what I would honestly pay. So, Matt Pesky. Mr. Matt. I sold 2 of them for $1K each. Man, I mean, more power to you. If you're making bank off of it, that's crazy. But somebody's going to find out at some point that they overpaid for it. They're going to be like, why did I pay so much for this? Playing the game, mister. That's why I like to hear. Miguel, Matt Pesky. Here we are. $1,000 each. I guess if you were just trying to make money, you would have bought a bunch of them. And we'll put this over here. I just don't get it. I really don't. I mean, there's some really great vintage cards out there. Where did they come from? The special delivery Pikachus. Oh, they were handing them out as a promo if you made an order with like their online website or something like that for a while. Okay, let me do one more refresh. Hey, I got them for 20 each and graded them at BGS 9.5s. Nice, dude. Looks like we're all caught up. I guess we're done. We're at the 3-hour mark. What do you guys think? Should I go a little longer, or do you think I should wrap up here? I'll open a Roaring Skies for myself. No, I'll save it for TikTok. I gotta save it for TikTok. Longer, you know the vibes. Fwee packs. I'm new here. What's going on? What's going on, Joseph? You know what, guys? I really do have a lot of submissions to make, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the live stream here, and I'm going to work on the submissions because they really should have gone out yesterday, and they didn't because I was so overwhelmed by all of the problems and all the shipping, especially with those e-checks, which I'm never going to handle again. No more pending payments, right? So anyways, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I can see we didn't reach 200 likes, so there's no giveaway tonight. If you guys keep an eye on my TikTok account, I'm about to make a video for TikTok showing off my new PSA card. I hope you guys will watch that. There's a link to the TikTok in the description. I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.